We're about to start our adventure, bikepacking Vietnam, all the way to Ho Chi Minh City. Today, 100 miles, and well, we've got to get out of Hanoi, which currently looks like this.
It's not going to calm down. 85 miles from Hanoi through Hai Phong to Cat Bar Island, where we're going to get ferry over to Cat Bar Island. This ride's 85 miles with 500 feet of elevation, so it's pan flat. Get to Cat Bar Island, it's 15 miles with 1,600 feet of elevation.
Jesus.
Once we get out of the city, I'm hoping it's going to be a top ride.
You can't even get anywhere.
I thought riding in London was bad. This is just on a completely different level. This is so extreme.
At least there's no road rage.
No, there isn't any road rage. They're amazing, but there's so much going on. It's complete assault on the senses. Like the smells, the sounds, it's fucking nuts. It's far out, dude. This is so good.
It's so good, mate.
You're in the way. Yeah. What's up, brother?
So we've been running for about 2 hours now, and we've only covered, how far?
14 miles.
14 miles. Should get quicker though. Now we're out into slightly faster moving roads. We can do 20 mile an hour and actually cover some ground. It's been an experience for sure. So a few of you guys put in the comments that there's a road, Highway Q1, I think, which we should be avoiding. I think we're on it. It's a pretty big shoulder. Not on this bit, but there was a big shoulder. I mean, there's loads of mopeds on it and you can draft them, it's much quicker. Anyway, our route's gonna be a bit of a mix. Just gotta get used to it out here first.
Really hot, it's 33 degrees.
Have you got a headache because of the dehydration, or have you got a headache because you drank half a bottle of whiskey last night?
Probably half a bottle of whiskey last night.
It's not really crisp weather, is it?
Oh, I kind of fancy crisps.
Yeah, salty.
Yeah, salty.
When you're done with that Coke, do you want a hit of this massive bong thing? The pipe is communal.
Everyone comes here, sits down, lights the bong, smokes the bong, and then fucks off. That's how it happens.
How long till we get there?
How long till we get there? How long till we get to how long?
So we're feeling a tiny bit cooked. We spotted a fridge and they sell some nice cold Cokes. And we're using it as an opportunity to book the ferry for later on, because we've got to get a ferry for the last bit of the journey. It's us, mate.
It's actually us.
It is. That's what we look like in Lycra.
That's what we look like, yeah.
So a bit of an issue.
There's jizz everywhere.
There's jizz everywhere.
That's the issue.
Tubeless explosion, sharp thing on the road.
Some of it went in my face.
Tubeless, it just doesn't work. Stick his hair. Glad there's a guy here to help by watching us.
Very helpful.
It is good.
He's pulling the face.
Should have gone tube.
Best thing on this trip so far? Tail fin. It's the absolute nuts.
Isn't it?
It's such a good piece of equipment.
I mean, this is a lot easier.
Yeah, 25 miles an hour, 150 watts. Great.
Nice cold Coke. Thought we'd come and have a bit of a chill and appreciate the lovely view of the main road from this plastic children's garden chair.
You know what we should appreciate though? Is how amazing Vietnamese people are.
Oh, so nice.
They're just like the most amazing.
Most friendly guys. That guy would have tried to fix the puncture if you'd asked him to. He would have just done it. I think it's getting cooler, mate.
Don't know about that, mate. Wahoo says 38 degrees. So it was supposed to be 24 degrees. This is, so we should tell the viewers.
It was also supposed to piss it down.
We've done 62 miles and it's taken us almost 6 hours. But to be fair, the first 2 hours we only rode 14 miles. That's how slow the traffic was. It's unbelievable. So we're just coming into Hai Phong, which is a kind of a delta town. I'm going to try and get a boat from here, because, well, why not?
Right, Loz. The camera's been off for a
Camera's
while.
been off because you've been in serious mode, haven't you?
We've all been in serious mode. After that initial first puncture, put a big cut in my tyre. Managed to get another pinch flat on the way because I guess maybe it didn't have enough pressure in, but the road surface was terrible. Stopped for ages, found out one of my spare tubes had a faulty valve. Put another one in, that's the one we're using now after many struggles with the tubeless sealant and everything in it, tyre not seating properly. So, we are at a ferry port, but not the right ferry port, and I don't think we can get to the one to get us to Halong Bay in daylight. So, small change of plan.
You've got so much shit on your face. What a day. What a day.
Right, before we go to our hotel, we're actually going to make a quick stop off to a local bike shop. Don't even know if it exists, but I mean it's listed on the internet, so maybe? We'll see. Pretty cool around here actually. Haiphong City. So it did exist.
I have low hopes.
This isn't a bike shop, this is a bike street.
It's the whole street.
Every street, every shop on this street is a bike shop.
Looks like we're going to be busy then. Hello. Google Translate. Hello, do you have this?
I might have to do some creative remodeling of my wheel.
Valve extender is such a simple piece of kit, but when you don't have one and you're on the other side of the world, that's pissing down.
If we'd have been riding in that, I would have lost my shit. They wouldn't let us, the hotel wouldn't let us keep our bikes in our room. Because I'd originally booked us a room. And come on, look at this.
They just upgraded us.
Oh my days.
We don't have to share a bed anymore, mate.
You can't say that to everyone.
What are we looking for?
Food.
You want some pho? Food.
They pronounce it food. Don't they?
I don't know what any of this is, but it tastes fantastic. And each dish is £1. Alright, so we're back in the hotel room now. We're all pretty tired. As James said earlier in the video, it's been an assault on the senses today. We've managed to figure out most of the issues, and we're kind of pushing back the schedule a day. So we're still going to have some chill time in Halong Bay. We're just going to travel there tomorrow and then spend the next day there. It would be rude not to miss something so iconic, I think. I'm going to head back to that street with the bike shops on, see if I can find the piece that I needed as well. But we'll see. If not, I'm going to drill a hole in my wheel. As always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Bye for now. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to today's video. We're going to go get some inner tubes. Someone has saved the day. A guy called Tron. We're heading to his bike shop now. So just as a precaution this morning, we're heading to this guy's shop to pick up some long valve inner tubes. Just so we've got a few more. We're also going to check out what tyres he's got in stock, because my rear one after that puncture yesterday has a huge cut right across it, and the boot keeps moving around and stuff. So we'll see. If he's got something appropriate, I might switch out tyres. Maybe some thick slicks like James has got. This is a cool place, isn't it? We're then going to get the bikes packed up together, try and find a ferry, and finally get to Halong Bay. Still a fair bit of riding to do today. A little bit of riding.
We haven't.
It's like 50k. That's a ride. Yeah. Getting out of this city takes anything as long as Hanoi. The road bike. Pretty sure this bike shop is a guy's house.
It's cool though.
It is really cool.
But I mean, like,
He's got carbon mountain bike. The actual S works. Is it?
I'd say, innit? Got you some Hutchinson Nitros.
Mate. His dad's shop is next door.
Amazing. It's basically what Pearson cycles looked like about 5 years ago.
Here
Yeah.
is cut by Iceland, and
Yeah.
here is cut high Iceland. Here, cut high Iceland. Have a long wrist for leg.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so we're leaving Haiphong today, heading towards the sea, and then getting a ferry to Halong Bay. A little bit of a ride on the other end as well. Traffic doesn't look as bad as Hanoi.
Go quickly.
Quick water stop. I think we've got like a gallon of water, or it didn't cost very much. And like crowd of people. They really do look after you here.
Own passport made in
No, made in Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
So we just spotted a cash point as we're leaving the city. Thought it might be a good idea to stock up on some cash, because I'm not really sure if Halong Bay is going to have any cash points. The bay might. Where we're staying definitely won't, because it's a floating hotel or something. whiskey lives to see another day. Mountains in the distance.
See that over there? Mountains, man. Badass.
Sweet. That for us as well. Do you want to swap it? You can have the bike if I can have one of your mopeds.
He said no.
Ah, oh, very nice.
Much better than this one.
It's got panniers on it and everything.
Washing machines.
Nice washing machine.
Yeah. Got a Ferrari bike.
Ferrari bike.
Ferrari, very good. It was 36,000.
this
So
ferry.
you thought it was a tenner for all three of us, but it's £1.20. It's cost us 40p each to get here. That's unbelievable. Cyclists' arms. Got tiny little arms.
Better speak up if you're sending me a message. You better be tough.
He's just saying that he's pointing at your tyres and going at your rear tyre and going, no good for where we're going.
Oh no. What are the chances?
You bastard.
You've probably never seen someone fix a puncture so quickly.
What do you think? It's nice? Not nice.
You fall off of it and you hurt yourself.
Welcome to Cat Bar Island. We've got about 15 miles to ride on this side. Apparently there's a guy on the boat was saying there was a little bit of off-road. I managed to get another puncture. This time it was just a normal puncture. A bit of swarth from a truck or something. Found the piece and we'll patch up the tube. Just bad luck.
Positive waves, man.
Love cycling.
Positive waves. Almost there. Well, I'm hoping, having had almost 2 days of riding on freeways, I'm hoping this is going to be quite nice.
How are you enjoying the heavy bike?
Oh man, I'm starting to seriously regret my life decisions. It's really heavy, man.
And there isn't even a croissant at the end.
I know. I've got half of one in my bag still, so it's all good.
So the plan is, we get another boat in a minute after eating our body weight in food and drinking our body weight in beer. I'm not ready for a beer yet, my head hurts.
I am always ready for a beer, as long as all of the cycling is done. This is where we find out we can't get a boat and we have to go back.
So there's a hotel there.
That's the most unappetising hot bag I've ever seen in my entire life. It's square.
Can you imagine if we'd done all of that? We'd have got here the other day, in the dark, in the rain.
I admit it was optimistic.
Sicily.
Who's going in the drink?
Whose bike's going in, mate?
Get on the boat! This is the nuts. I love this shit, mate. This is just the nuts, mate. The stresses and angst of the last 2 days have been worth it for this. So, check this out. Come and look at this. See the ripples in the water? Those are the fish that I'm going to eat.
You're definitely not going to eat them because you is vegan.
Oh my goodness.
Happy water is what it's been described as.
One more?
Sorry.
Beer?
Oh, it's alright actually. You're making a meal of eating.
I like the tiny bowl thing.
You are a tiny man.
I might get some tiny bowls for home.
I think it'll probably do more damage to the eagle than the other way around. Morning. Yeah. Fish eagle, sea eagle, I don't know.
Eagle?
Some type of eagle.
You're just making up.
No.
You're making up animals.
Like I'm making up things like water taxi.
Okay.
Offering his happy water.
Now. I think he's been drinking happy water. Bye.
Cansada de andar, de no poder parar. Tus ojos se ven tristes, ya no sirve ni llorar. El sol volverá y te iluminará.
So plan for today, riding back to Haiphong. We've had a lovely time on our floating island. It was amazing waking up to this. Shame the sun's not out, but now we're going to ride back across Katbar Island, which is stunning in itself, and then back onto the mainland so we can continue our journey south tomorrow. It should mean it's a slightly shorter day, a chance to recover a little bit. It's strange the sort of challenges that this country throws at you. It's definitely not the same kind of thing as bikepacking in Australia or America. You definitely can't cover the same sort of distances. Look at this though. Life could be worse.
Fuck off.
His favourite activity is packing up his bike.
It's really quite remarkable. We've been here for 20 minutes already.
I'll have to do a time lapse. We're expecting Katbar Island and islands around here to be a lot more touristy, and they're just not. They feel very Vietnamese. You see a few tourists every now and then and they kind of just stick to the big tourist boats. Oh look, 2 goats having a fight. But where we were there was pretty much no one. Now there's like 20 goats. What's going on? Hello? But yeah, certainly not on the same scale as islands in Thailand that I visited, or places like Benidorm where it just doesn't even seem like the same country anymore, full of English people. So yeah, don't really recommend. A few days here with a bit of sunshine will be top. Before we properly say goodbye to Katbar Island, we've got to ride over the longest bridge maybe in the world. It's like half an hour of riding in a straight line.
When does the ferry get here?
When it turns up.
When's that?
It's Vietnam, who knows?
Remember what happened last time you did this?
That's not true. Last time I missed the ferry and then we found each other.
Last time you were doing this, the hook from your camera strap got caught in your front wheel and you binned it.
Broke your wrist.
And you hurt your wrist.
Ruined Project America.
Dogs will never listen. Maybe I'm not high-pitched enough.
Dogs can't look up.
Had enough of your shit, Francis. When we were at Red Bull Time Lapse when I first said that to you, and you found it really funny.
What, dogs can't look up?
No, fucking hell, dogs, fuck me.
So it would appear that we're getting on what looks remarkably like a landing craft.
Almost just literally as I rode onto it, it just went.
Go.
I could have been in the sea.
Isn't it nice when you're riding along the road and then someone's coming the opposite way down the wrong side of the road?
This country's going to turn us into complete arsehole cyclists.
When we go back to the UK.
Because we've started hearing the rules of the road in Vietnam, like you just cut in front of cars.
You just do stuff, yeah.
And So yeah, I'm hoping I don't have all these bad habits when I get back home. Like parking in the hard shoulder. We've now got a ride over the longest bridge in the entire world. Okay, that's a lie. It's a long bridge though.
Welcome home, James. Welcome home.
Back to civilization, or
some description.
Sort of civilization. Welcome back to Bedlam. So this is the Da Nang Road. It's actually quite a nice road because it's not, you haven't got loads of traffic weaving in and out. It's quite a big road, as you can see.
Wide, yeah.
But we rode out this way on the way out the cat bar. Now coming back in again.
You may recognise this place from a previous episode. The internet works, the bed works, the plug works. And we're like the penthouse suite on the top floor. What more could you want?
Exactly.
Just follow the time marks on the floor. Why have you put a chair on a table?
For space. They've got like hot drink stuff and like all the stuff you can make like coffee for, but there's no kettle. What do? You just have cold coffee?
I guess they just saw it in another hotel and thought that's what you put in hotel rooms.
Insane.
Amazing. Now the sun comes out.
Welcome back to Haiphong. Go back to Halong Bay.
We ride there tomorrow, yeah?
The sun's come out. Basically do a tour of Haiphong and Halong Bay.
We're going out in search of food. Lawrence is hungry.
He wants a sandwich.
He's on a mission.
We're not going for a sandwich.
He's got his mission walk on.
The only time he ever moves fast is when there's food involved.
That's absolutely not true. On a bicycle.
Oh, well, yeah.
Got so many fans.
You can go from the busiest road to the most empty road in the space of one turn. It looks pretty cool around here though. On the search for food, maybe there's a street which is just all food shops.
Their electricity
Almost definitely.
infrastructure is about as organised as their traffic is.
There's a whole lot of cables for, it's just a whole lot of cables.
I think we've come to a nice part of town.
Yeah. £1 billion car there.
$1 billion car.
Yeah.
That's still only like 10 grand.
Have you never done this before?
No, sir. What is?
He's translating the sign with his phone.
It does work most of the time. Thank God for Google Translate. Even though it says Coca-Cola, it doesn't come up as the same thing.
What is it then?
No.
Toi Ko De Mo Mok Kok Sao Dai Kong.
That's basically Vietnamese for sticky brown American stuff in tin can. Oh, that's like one of the best meals I've had in ages.
Actual crabs.
Well, they're not going to be fake ones,
They're
are they?
tied up so that they can't bite you. It gets hot very, very quickly here.
As soon as the sun's out, right?
Yeah.
It's just whop.
There's Bao Pizza down there. Should we go and have a look at it?
How long do you reckon these have been disused for?
They're not disused.
Like a broken down train on it.
What, you mean the train that's just turned its light on?
That's not. Oh shit! I love it. They just do it manually, and people still go.
I would say it's been disused for about 15 minutes.
7,000 dong for a pint.
It's 23. It's 23p. It's 23p.
We're stuck in traffic and we're on foot.
That's not noodles.
A million dong.
Expensive.
That's expensive.
Don't come to Vietnam and eat English food.
Oh man, this has been a long day. Why do they make beer 23p? Heading back to the hotel now. Edit, sleep, 50 miles tomorrow. James, we found you a shirt. Where's he gone?
He's not impressed, mate.
He's not.
I
He
think it
doesn't
would
want
suit
it.
him, to be honest.
Vietnamese large.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for my present. I'll carry it and cherish it. This is a Vietnamese large. This is large based on somebody that has eaten like noodle soup their entire life.
Mate, you're a legend. You're a legend of Haiphong.
I was a legend before I got to Haiphong.
No one cared who you were until you put on this shirt. Quite from Batman. Isn't it? Good morning, welcome to today's video. Welcome to leg 2, because it took us 3 days to do leg 1 of Project Vietnam. Today we're finally heading south to Nam Dinh. You're gonna wear that ridiculous t-shirt the whole day?
Why is this t-shirt ridiculous? You're ridiculous. It's badass, dude.
You haven't had breakfast yet. You just roll out of bed and straight into the patisserie. What more could you want? A rather dry looking chocolate croissant, but...
What's the quality of the pastries like here?
Well, if they served this in France, someone would be getting fired.
Oh, it's lime water. Fuck's sake.
Can't tell you how nice it is just to not have 100 miles to do every day. It's such a relief, isn't it? When you're doing it every single day for a month, like for so many hours, it's like, oh.
There's so many other things to slow us down here, and it's a good thing, because you need to just appreciate it, right?
Yeah,
like
totally.
This water we thought was water, but it's not, it's lemon water, but it's actually got electrolytes in, so it's good.
Actually tastes really
I didn't quite realise the scale of population in Vietnam. It's absolutely insane. So that was Haiphong, a city that's nowhere near as big as Saigon or Hanoi, easily bigger than London. I mean, population-wise anyway. It's just people everywhere. And as we head south, it's not like we're not going to hit another city until Saigon. There's loads in between as well. So I guess it's lucky we got used to the traffic when we did. Saigon is one of the biggest cities in the world, so I mean, that's going to be an experience. Anyway, onto some quieter lanes now. Beautiful, perfect temperature. Sometimes Lawrence just disappears.
Maybe he's found a Vietnamese flag. Ah, we don't need one, I'm wearing one.
It's so hard to work out, isn't it?
It is a really mental, it's like a maths test every time.
This bag of Cheetos is quite dirty.
Yeah, it's probably been there for about 3 years waiting for the next Westerner to come by. Give them a go, why not?
Your gear's gone funny.
Mate, basically we've ridden for quite a lot already and my gear cable just went slack, I think. So it just jammed in the frame.
New cables.
That's actually worth nothing. I mean, that's worth less than a penny.
Do you remember when we got the puncher a couple of days back and there was one of those on the floor and not even the guy picked it up, he didn't even bother picking it up.
It was 2,000,
I was like,
which is still worth nothing. I might be overdoing it a bit. I think this might be 1.5p. 1,000 is less than a penny. It's a third of a penny, which means you basically got to get to 5,000 before you get over to 1p. My God, there's a 200. Where did you get 200 from? 0.0067p. What is the point? It must have cost more to print the thing. Like the ink on this piece of paper is worth more than that. That is ridiculous.
So I'm leaving all of these here, so if you wanted.
The only place in the world where we can do it.
so if you're confused which toilet to use, because you don't know which one's the men's and which is the women's, Nam is man backwards, and it's the men's.
Gather.
You watering the tree?
With my salt water, I don't like.
take time and think, what's the best way to see a country? Backpacking or bikepacking? And if you've got to choose between backpacking and bikepacking, I think you can see which one's better. The locals are loving James's shirt. So I want to say a big thanks to everybody in the comments who's given us tips and tricks, people who've been to Vietnam or live in Vietnam. One thing no one's touched on though, what's the karaoke like? You haven't got to travel very far to see a venue doing a karaoke, and we might give it a try if it's any good. Put it in the comments, we want to know. This is amazing. Perfect weather, right?
Yeah, it's 25 degrees.
Perfect day so far.
And it's sort of broken cloud. That's perfect. So I mean, I think the first day we all kind of went into shock a little bit because it was like 35 degrees. It was more actually, it was 38 degrees. Which is just too hot. It's too hot to ride a bike. I know I sound like a right wuss.
We rode through 55 degrees.
I know. That's why all of us. That's why I know. Anything over the 30 degrees.
It's the same. It's the same.
Just too fucking hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. Luckily got a few of these with me, just when there's no food available. Tasty.
They've probably never seen a drone before.
Definitely not.
Wait till a farmer comes out with a shotgun and just blows out the sky. You wouldn't be laughing so much then, would you?
Less than 10 miles to go now, feeling pretty good. Pretty peckish though. I think we're gonna try and get some food before checking in, because the checking in process to the hotels, well, after us buggering about with the bikes and stuff for a while, it could be like an hour. Better to get some food in straight away, recover for tomorrow. We've got another 60-70 miles to do, and we're heading towards the mountains as well. In the meantime, the search for some mystery food.
It's a good ride. Hasn't been particularly scenic, but we're in the early part of the ride where we're just trying to get away from Hanoi and into the, more into the countryside. We're not even 100 miles from Hanoi as the crow flies. So yeah, we're going to have to get a little bit further away from that. I think we're going through somewhere called Ninh Binh tomorrow, which is supposed to be kind of cool. I've kind of got stopping on tomorrow's route to see something pretty awesome.
Love it here.
What are you saying?
It's absolutely bonkers. Guess that's why I fit right in, right? I don't want to keep creaming myself over how good the people are, but
They are though.
well, it's just.
She was laughing at your shirt.
How are you? A little bit later.
Somebody was asking, how do we make sure we get bikes in hotels?
With great difficulty.
It's hard, isn't it?
So every hotel we've been to, the concierge and actually the security guard seems to kick up more of a fuss.
Because then he has something to do. He has something to look after. They want us to put our bikes down in the
By the
basement,
way,
don't
they want us to leave our bikes downstairs, and we suspect it's because they're worried about the space. Because I mean, you look at the size of this room; it's tiny, and you got 3 bikes. It eats into the space, because actually once you've kind of got across to them that the bikes are worth quite a lot and that they're important, they seem quite happy, don't they?
Yeah.
Like having to go right back to I've got a drawing pad on my phone now, so I ask someone how much something is, they just write on it, rather than trying to go through Google Translate or anything like that. But we're here. I can't even remember where we are now.
Vietnam.
Than Bin, Thai Bin. I can't remember. We're gonna have a shower and then we're gonna go have
For
a
dinner.
beer and then eat some more food.
Same thing we do every day, mate. Ooh. Can't eat that.
Why not?
Because that's a giant piece of chicken.
It's a duck.
Oh.
Protective pads.
It goes from church, chicken fried noodles to socks of sour. Oh, frying pork belly.
Potato porridge. This is your
Bowed digital hoods. Wigs bowed up the rock. Vegan meal. Nah.
It's been cooked in beef stew.
So I've eaten my vegetables, but I think we're going to attempt to eat somewhere else straight away now, because the boys got some sort of mystery meat and they didn't really want to eat it. And I don't blame them whatsoever, so we're still quite hungry. Try somewhere else. It's not the end of the world with Vietnamese prices. That was round 2.
It's alright, isn't it? They don't serve beer though.
Found a shop full of Lawrence's dreams.
Here we see Lawrence in his natural habitat, the corner shop. He's looking for Freddos, but will he find them?
And masturbation aids.
beautiful day in, wait, where are we? Type in, where are we?
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
What is life? Questions that we ask at night. If that a 9 to 5 shift, or when your pockets get ripped off and boss get ticked off, cause his dad was only president, his inception embedded in his perception is dead presidents. So he makes the world pay for his residence, indebted in artificial intelligence.
Good morning and welcome to leg 3, 4 of the ride across Vietnam. First mission this morning, finding some food in this town because we're heading out into the sticks today. And we don't know what that's going to be. As usual, it's chaos.
What is it? Oh, nothing.
There's prices on things in here. At least you know you're not getting ripped off.
Which one do I go for now? Fresh milk from New Zealand.
They're cleaner than you are now. I'll poison test it for you.
Nice.
It's almost like all fruit in the UK is genetically modified shit.
Don't know how I'm gonna eat this.
About 60-65 miles to do today. Once again, taking us a while to get out of this town. You're just crawling along. You can never build up much momentum without getting stuck in traffic or behind scooters. Our destination today is Tan Hoa, so we're still heading towards Ninh Binh, which is supposed to look incredible. You just don't know what surprises the days are going to hold, so let's see what happens.
Talking about the other day, weren't we, about how there's no congestion seemingly in Vietnamese cities. The traffic's like water though, isn't it? It just flows like water. So if water comes up against an obstacle, it doesn't just stop. Just goes around.
Everyone just drives around.
That's exactly what people do here. It all flows. There's nothing aggressive about it. We were just talking off camera about how much more relaxed we were. I mean, we get to the point now where you just sort of trust in the people to do the right thing. You know, you pull onto a busy main road without even looking in the opposite direction. The opposite direction.
And they either slow down or they go around you.
Yeah,
like a decent person would.
Everybody is just gives way to one another. It's a very Christian way of driving.
Beautiful, isn't it? Very quiet.
What do you think the flags mean?
If I could read Vietnamese, then I would tell you, because there's a sign over there.
Ask the driver's owners, right vehicle regulation. It's not history, it's where to park and shit.
How are you? Good?
Hello.
Hello. Bye-bye.
Now it's 37 degrees.
Hey. I'm glad we stopped to wait for it to get hotter.
He's off.
Put headphones in.
Let's go.
Don't want to listen to our shit anymore. So we're just approaching Ninh Binh, and our route today takes us on a small out and back because there's something pretty special that we want to see. Probably get the drones on for as well. Not sure how big of a city this is, based on every other one that we've been through. Pretty big. Definitely hotting up now, 37 degrees on the Wahoos. We're feeling good. Quite like this kind of temperature. Everything just works and you haven't got to wear extra layers. The less kit the better, really.
Ninh Binh.
Ninh Binh.
As opposed to tag this.
So this is called Tran Hoa. Tran Hoa. Turn this down so
yeah.
Sort of not.
Come over here, mate, leave the bike up, so I can leave my bike up and I'll help you.
SPD cleat came loose on my foot and now I can't unclip because the cleat just goes with it. Sorry guys.
Come on mate, shit happens.
Can't even set cleats on.
Should we have some food?
Yeah? We haven't had lunch. Or breakfast.
I mean,
views don't really get much better than that with food.
Pretty decent, isn't it? Have you lost a cleat bolt?
As if James is looking for it. I feel like such a knob. Basically, a cleat bolt fell out, which happens, I guess, sometimes. I just can't have done it up like really, really tight. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have left them loose, but anyway, one's come undone. We're just hoping that one stays tight.
Mate, we've got spare ones on our bottle cage extenders because they're recessed bolts, so we can nick one tonight. So we've just finished a bit of food. It's quite nice, a bit touristy around here, but so the prices are slightly higher. The food was good, and it was still cheap. So Nimbin and all of these rocks, it's where they filmed one of the King Kong movies. I think it's Kong Skull Island, one of the newest ones. And you can see why. It's mega. We're not on an island, no. You okay, sir?
Bit tired. Feel a bit under the weather. I think it's just a combination of jet lag, lack of sleep, and
23p beer.
23p beer.
Everything is written in English around here. Kind of miss the madness of being in a city without any touristy stuff. On the road again, about 30 miles to go. Millions of pounds.
Can you help me work this out?
So in some of the towns you'll get little mini marts like that. They're really, really good. Slightly more expensive than the street stores and stuff, but you know what you're getting, and prices are actually posted on the items, which is pretty handy. It's like the one we went to this morning. Like I said though, more expensive.
It's a dog with a fish.
Did you find your pharmacy? Oh, wow.
Little
What are
orange
they?
pills.
Could be anything.
He looked really, really shifty. He was a guy in like this funny little hut, and then there was some duff music going on in the background, and he offered me these. So,
bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Actually,
just film his bloody fish. He's been sat there like this.
He wants me to film it.
I read about this fish before I came out here, and I found it.
What is in it? Chocolate.
Sir, I'm going to get one.
Been trying to work this out for a while. I think I finally worked it out. That's a bin. The boxes outside the fucking their bins.
We're such foreigners. Like, can you imagine any passers-by sat there going, look at these three Westerners filming a bin.
Last third of the ride now. Today has been absolutely beautiful. I think that was as stunning as Halong Bay easily.
Trang An.
Hopefully more of that to come.
Trang An.
Trang An, okay. And it was in Nimbin. Or next
Just
to Nimbin.
outside Nimbin. Very pretty. Yeah, very easy.
Unlike Halong Bay.
Nimbin you can get to via the disused railway line.
The active disused one.
The active one. Yeah.
About 10 k's to our destination now. We've really picked up some speed on these main roads. You can just coast along, and most of the traffic isn't going that quick, so you can get a cheeky draft in as well. Now I'm really in need of a pho, or a pho, as they call it here.
Oh yeah, stunning. It's not too hot. It's a nice distance. We've stopped a few times, made it into a nice little jolly. It's been good.
Taking us to our hotel.
Hey man.
Mile away.
Alright. Made it 103 kilometres. Got a bit lost, but you know. Made it to the hotel.
It's good. It's good.
We're not staying here, we've got to go somewhere else. I'm just kidding. Hey, you asshole!
I wish they could be all like this, man.
The bigger Vietnamese cities are absolutely incredible. Well, I mean, look at this. It's kind of nice. There's this lovely open square over here.
Swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool. This hotel has cost us £12 a night for all three of us.
£12?
Yeah. Why is there a footprint on the ceiling? Do you think anyone's ever told Lawrence he's got really bad taste in music?
Us, every day.
Oh. It's like it's his mum's playlist or something.
There's no need for it.
What?
There's security outside every shop.
Probably creates jobs or something.
Just sitting in the street eating his dinner. No reason. Another no reason. Thing for no reason.
What's that?
Chicken fried rice. But I'll say it to him and I'll just be greeted with a vacant expression of like,
Probably saying it wrong.
Probably. Because guess what? I'm not Vietnamese.
I was laughed at. But I wonder whether these places, they just specialise in like one type of meat.
I think that's it, yeah.
We wanted a beef place, and I asked for hello. Asked for chicken fried rice, and then they all laughed at me.
Big plate of rice and a beer each and soup. It was £5.
Wow.
Easily amused. That's so cool. Has Loz seen this yet? Do you think? The whole aisle of chocolate milk. Like every time we get there's a brand of supermarkets that we keep seeing, and every time we go in there, Lawrence goes in there, buys like one of these, and smashes the entire pack. It's like naughty Nunu.
Morning.
All right.
Morning.
Where are we going?
Somewhere in Vietnam.
We're going to follow your Wahoo and then see where it takes us.
Fantastic.
We're basically getting closer and closer to the mountains.
Our destination today, Tai Hoa. It's another beautiful day. We managed to get out of the city very quickly this time, and there's a car pulling out in front of us. Cheers, mate. You know when you're riding along and you catch someone's rear view mirror and you can see their face and you get eye contact? That doesn't happen here because everybody's mirrors are set up to look at their own face. That's why no one's checking them, and that's why everyone just rides anywhere they want. As we said yesterday though, kind of just works.
Just reading the signs that are on the road. Some of them are quite good.
What did that one say?
Daily Ho Town.
What does that mean? You feeling a bit better today, mate?
Yeah, much better, thanks, mate. I've been a bit coldy. Still don't feel great, but we'll get there.
Could have been something you ate, could have been anything. Yeah. You just don't know here, do you?
So I've had loads of like medicine. So yeah, I should be better.
Medicine.
Right, the next couple of days. Medicine. It comes in bottle form with a red label.
Lost Lawrence again because he insists on trying alternate routes. So he took a bridge and then he couldn't get back to us. It's quite funny. Should we just leave him? Let's go. So James is feeling a little bit fluey, but we've managed to avoid getting sick on the whole. We've stuck to a couple of main rules for the food. We never drink any tap water and try to avoid ice when they give it to us at restaurants. If it's commercially available ice, like with a hole in the middle, it's good. And then on top of that, avoiding the salads. Anything that's been like washed in the water or fruit that's been cut, just leave for a couple of weeks at least when your stomach gets used to it. Stick to those rules as a veggie and you're pretty much okay. I guess if you want to eat meat, make sure you know what it is and looks cooked. There's definitely been some questionable stuff on these boys' plates recently and they've just left it. And we've managed to avoid food poisoning, so all good.
We've done a third of the distance. We'll stop and grab a Coke or something.
Yeah, definitely.
No, looks like they've got maybe bottles of Coke. Happy. Right, okay. I'm going to have one of those because it's cold. Okay?
What is it?
I don't know. Okay, cool. All right, perfect, thank you. It's got bits in it.
Oh. So, tip of the day for people visiting Vietnam.
Bird's nest happy. Look.
Shake well before use.
It says, with 1% real natural bird's nest. Helps prevent depression and anti-aging. I'll be old. I'll just be fucking old.
It's so childish, isn't it?
Right, we're about a third of the way through, but we've got some elevation coming, right?
600 metres, but we'll see.
No, I think it's over a minute. Yeah, it's in one go pretty much.
Isn't that like 2 Box Hills?
3.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit lumpy from basically now until the end of the ride.
This is definitely the record.
God damn it, go.
Most stuff on a scooter. Bit of elevation every now and then is actually quite nice when you're bike packing. You get nullarbor syndrome if you spend too long riding on the flat. Your IT bands and stuff start getting sore and you just want to get out of the saddle a bit. At least this will force us to do that. And I'm guessing the road's going to be drastically different. Maybe a little bit quieter as the main roads will be on the flat.
I take it back, tubeless is quite good.
Did it seal? Thought so.
I'm going to eat my words. Okay. I hope there's one of these on the way up to Cade.
going to take a while. He's a pro. So this man has just towed us all the way up the hill on the back of his truck. Thank you. So that was a relatively easy climb because we held onto the back of that guy's truck. We've now got another one about the same size coming up. Maybe there'll be a truck again. Then it's kind of rolling descent all the way home. It's been the quietest day we've had so far. Really nice break mentally, because there's been less traffic.
Thank you.
Please don't leave my camera behind. Didn't think it was possible, but the people have got more friendly. Now we're out in all this farmland and stuff, everyone just runs up and waves at you and all sorts. Having fun?
Yeah, mate. Living the dream. You?
Yeah. This is awesome, isn't it?
Totally.
Pretty much all the elevation out the way now. It's definitely the heat that puts you off eating. Pretty much done this whole ride just on fizzy drinks and a tiny bit of bread, but you lose your appetite. These days aren't too big, so it doesn't matter too much, but when we hit the 100-mile days, I think we're gonna have to force some food down. You can ride two abreast here as much as you like. Even when there's big trucks coming, they use the horn, not in an aggressive way, just to let you know that they're on the way, and then you can single out, but they're few and far between. You can pretty much just ride next to each other all day, and no one cares. It's so relaxed. You have to remind yourself to pay attention sometimes, just because it's so chill.
You two. It takes a fucking eternity to do anything with either of you in tow. Oh, ATM. I've only got 1 million dong left.
Welcome to this place. We are now going this direction to get some food. As usual, not sure what the food's going to be, but also as usual, it's going to be nice. Is that a hotel?
No.
No.
Otherwise we'd have stayed there.
In nearly every one of the hotels, there's a little switch you have to turn on to get the hot water to work. James always goes for a shower first, forgets there's a switch, thinks there's only cold water in the hotel and ends up having a shower, and then we turn it on and have a hot shower.
Lovely and warm. Oh, so warm.
Seasonal vegetables and instant noodles. So stinging nettle.
Oh, they might be
sweet
nice.
Potatoes.
Can we do... What?
Why would you get stinging nettle?
They're making us cook our own food. That's squid balls, chicken, and some stuff. Lawrence has just got pissed off and walked off to go and find some food. He's come back now.
Alright, brother. What you did? What is it?
Looks like a witch's cauldron.
We've just put everything inside there. I'm going to take the vegan things out and eat them, even though the water's got like raw chicken in it.
Mate, there's nothing raw in there, I'll tell you that for free.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, come on.
Come on. Come on.
Very good.
How do you know if an octopus is ready?
I don't know. How do you know if an octopus is ready?
Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke.
I'm about to find out.
Bang.
Yes.
Now, it's not usually this dark around here. I guess they're off-grid. And all the power's gone down, so the restaurant we were sitting in just now, all the power went down there as well. People just kind of deal with it. These guys are just looking for their stuff in the shop with their phone lights. It's just, you just got to keep going, I guess.
I bought snacks.
Pizza snacks.
It's truly remarkable. Like how long he takes to do things.
Alas, the eternal quest for more croissants. Sad face.
This is a happy day so far. Lawrence has found his croissants. We're here at like a bakery. 50 miles to do in that direction, and our destination is Vin. How are you?
Good. Look, I'm making that. Look how much I got back there.
So we're now a few days into the trip. Legs are feeling pretty good. I guess the mileage hasn't been anything crazy. Both myself and James are feeling a little bit run down, like got a bit of a tickle in my throat. Haven't really got any other symptoms, so I'm thinking it might be the pollution. When you're riding along with some of the traffic here, and a lot of the vehicles have got pretty old school engines as well, we're definitely on quieter roads than usual today, and it's looking to be that way for the next 4 or so. We have one big 120-mile day coming up with quite a lot of climbing in. We're planning on riding all the way through, doing that day, and then having a rest day afterwards, so we don't end up too far behind schedule. And rides of this length aren't really taking it out of us, so it doesn't warrant having a rest day after these. Feels really good to have had a proper breakfast this morning. What'd you get?
Rocker! Feeling a bit rough still, so where's there a street bin? I'm feeling a bit under the weather and I'm basically just leaking from my skin. It's ridiculous.
Brilliant. They're all going, tall.
First time anyone ever has thought you were tall. You should go to Southeast Asia more, mate. Make you feel good.
So I was just riding along, look down, tip of my saddle, there is a wasp, I shit you not, this big, just sat there, managed to brush it off. Annoyingly, I didn't get it on camera. Would it have killed me if it had stung me? Maybe. Fright of my life.
I've had a bit of a tumble. Not really paying attention. And off I came.
A few layers of skin there.
Oh yes.
Has any of us got riding mitts?
Yeah, I've got long finger ones, but we could chop them.
Just what you need when you're not feeling very well is to fucking bin it. So what I might do is just,
press it all
wrap
down.
that around and then just put a bandage around it.
You're going to be leaning on them the whole time.
Well, yeah, exactly. Got a bit of padding now though.
True. Do you want a glove on top?
No, it's alright. So I was just going to cover this more on my hands than anything else. I own my jersey to the brunt of that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Mother beep.
Light below the glass gathers.
So we're back rolling now. It's just a little touch of wheels behind me. All of our luggage sticks out quite a lot. James managed to just catch his front wheel on the back of my tail fin and then went down, luckily mostly in the grass. A bit of road rash and a little bit on his hands as well, which will be the annoying bit. So I'm just going to take the rest of today a little bit easy. There's a lot to pay attention to, especially when there's traffic passing you on this side. I guess these things happen.
I'm building my own personal hospital.
Got some bandages.
Perfect. Can I have 6 of these?
We've got a guard dog.
They have got guard dog. Go and get Lawrence to bring our own guard dog in. That's probably okay.
Green stuff.
Green stuff.
Orange stuff.
It's cold green stuff.
Spicy stuff.
What have you ordered?
I have no idea. I think I've ordered fried rice and spring rolls.
We're most of the way there. Stopping for a bit of a feast. I've ordered KFC. So we'll see what that looks like.
That's what it looks like. Hey, that's good. We've done well there.
Be alright.
Last time I saw you crash was the ice. You crashed going uphill.
Up a hill.
Yeah.
On there's a staple lane, wasn't there? Yeah, I didn't crash on ice here. There isn't much ice.
No. Do they ever have ice?
In there. They make fish out of them, apparently.
Vanilla? No, I want the chocolate one.
Gets what he wants.
Do you want ice cream?
No thanks, brother.
Do you want ice cream?
Nah, man. Oh, didn't realise how close we were to the coast. There's all these little restaurants we could have had lunch. We were just one road away. Beautiful.
Taking loads of painkillers and patched up. Get alright. I'm a big boy. Not the first time I've fallen off my bike.
Yeah, it's around the houses, isn't it? I guess for that lovely seaside route, you have to pay the price slightly.
Just sat on a central reservation, mate.
He loves it.
Few layers of skin gone. Probably need to let a bit of air get that. It's been bound for 3 hours now.
Dry it out if you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you have to ride like on your fingertips for a bit.
Put a bit of iodine on it.
Just like Las Vegas.
We've been to Vegas. It wasn't like this.
It was kind of like this.
Dinner went smoothly tonight then.
Sort of.
What are you doing?
Charles fell down. Shorts fell down.
I have nothing constructive to say.
Mutant. Monster's called Mutant. I think it's a better name.
Is it the same drink though?
Yeah.
It's not green. I'm going for a green tea. I'm smashing as much liquid as possible. Maybe that'll help me get rid of this flu or whatever I've got. This stuff's quite tasty. Oh, what's the plan tomorrow?
Some more ice creams. No falling off. I just lost concentration for a minute, and then
suddenly all I heard was
all of a sudden you were there, and I went into the back of you and lost my front wheel and ended up in the dirt. And now I'm covered in cuts. It really hurts. It hurts to do everything now. So it hurts to like put the clip back on my money. It hurts to like change my gears, like all that kind of stuff. It's just, it doesn't hurt all the time, but it's just like that annoyance that every time you touch it, it's just like ah. So I'm gonna have to Savlon this shit up and hope for the best, really. But we'll be all right. We'll struggle through, won't we?
We'll make it,
boys.
We'll make it. Yeah.
He's a tough boy. He's a tough man. He'll make it. He's allowed to moan a little bit if he wants to as well.
You fired?
No.
In front of the air conditioner? He fucking has.
In front of the air conditioner. It's my comeuppance for you taking me off my bike. Fair one.
Come on, dude. You alright?
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, alright. A little bit sore, but I'll be okay. I'm a big boy. Just gotta keep the shit kind of relatively clean. You know what I mean? But it works. It's got a 75-mile ride. Less than that, 72-mile ride, because we cut a little bit off yesterday. I'm hoping it's gonna be quite nice because it's basically all along the beach. But as we were saying yesterday, Vietnam's beaches aren't that great, are they? But yeah, 70 miles off the main roads, nice and flat. And then we got quiet day tomorrow as well, so I think it's less than 50 miles tomorrow, which will be badass. So I think we're going to do some laundry tonight, and then it gets quite hard. Then we got 100 miles, about 10,000 feet climbing up to Cade, which will be interesting through the jungle. But we've got to get these next 2 days out of the way first. Hopefully, without me falling off my bloody bike and smashing myself up.
Again.
Yeah. Big boy blasters.
So the weather today, I think this is the most humidity I've ever been in. It's rained overnight and we're just standing still and sweating.
It's just an adhesive dressing with a bandage over the top, but because it's so humid here, the sweat is just making it like the adhesive dressing won't stay on. So I bought a load of bandages. Just got to work through these things, haven't you?
Yeah, man's helping you.
Yeah, he's being really helpful. He's actually been instrumental in my healing process.
So today's route was originally a little bit shorter, but on main roads. We've tinkered with it, made it slightly longer, but we're taking these back roads, kind of hugging the coast instead. It's just so much less stress, and considering we're feeling a little bit run down, we thought it would be an idea just to tap it out slowly today. Use as little energy as possible, 40 miles tomorrow, and then we got the big day, so we should be able to recover in time. It's still unbelievably humid. James was just saying he's lived in the tropics and never experienced humidity like this. You're just soaked. We've ended up on what we think is a brand new road. Like, it's still got the little bits on from when they've made it. I think we've lucked out because I'm guessing the surface wasn't this good a couple of weeks ago. Chugging along nicely at 35 k's an hour, a little bit of a tailie. The longer we can be like this, the better.
Yeah, we can get back on again though. It's not giving us any information whatsoever. It's completely blank screen. So we sort of have to rely on gut instinct and, I don't know, luck. This road comes around to the right in a bit and rejoins with that highway.
Hey viewers, guess what's happened?
Francis's clothes are all over the floor.
You can't have 3 days in a row with no punches.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. You just rolled along as he came to a stop. I'm fed up of having punches.
Rockin', down, rollin', down to the beach I'm strolling, with the seagulls poking my head. Seagulls, stop it now.
Oh my god, he's gone crazy.
What the heck is that? Karaoke bar? I think that's where we are. Got some bubbly tea stuff, plate of
Sausage links.
things.
It's my new adopted family.
Oh.
Better than my real one.
Harsh.
It's like the two sons I never had.
Right on the main road!
You know, it's the size of the butterflies here. They're bigger than birds.
How you feeling, guys?
Exhausted after my little dance. I think that was the last bit of energy that I actually had.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
So we basically stopped for lunch, cooled down, and then rode round the corner, and then got too hot again, so stopped to cool down. And that's where we are now. I quite like these little places where you sit on a plastic chair outside. It's just nice and chill. And the people who run them are always really friendly as well. They're always very surprised to see us, probably because we're in the middle of nowhere.
You got a shot of me from that angle somewhere else, haven't you? Sitting in a very similar fashion.
What is this on the kelsometer?
It's not, you know what? It's not that hard. The ride's been a piece of piss. It's just the heat. And the humidity. It's just sapping.
Ice in your hat.
Actually good.
This makes me feel very good. I am so cool.
No, you're not.
Not in the traditional sense. It's really quite remarkable, isn't it? I wish I could just fall asleep like that.
Just having 30 winks, man.
Just complimenting you, brother.
So last 20 miles of the ride now. We're about to turn left onto the QL, whatever road it is, the one that everyone said we should avoid. But it's a means to an end, it's the only way of doing the last bit. And we're going to have a stonking tailwind, so not all bad. I'm feeling hungry, even though we've just eaten lunch. It's like tiny portions. Tiny portions. They are tiny.
Doesn't fill you up though either, does it?
No, because it's just water. At least we'll go home lean. Kind of.
Or sick.
We already stayed in Haiphong.
Maybe there's two.
There must be two. It's only 10k away. That's how far we're going.
It's like there's two Kingstons.
One in Jamaica.
No, isn't there a Kingston in Hull?
Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. Just rolling into town now. We've averaged over 28k an hour. That's mega. That's impressive. Like, considering not a lot of climbing, but You know, these bikes are heavy.
That's a big hotel. It wouldn't be Project Vietnam without an unnecessarily big hotel with no people in it.
In the middle of nowhere.
We're the only customers.
This place must be what, 500 rooms?
But the lobby. It's Christmas in this hotel.
It's New Year in this hotel.
Our favourite part of the day.
Every fucking day. Every day. Trying to get our bikes into the room. And they genuinely don't care about anything that you would think. They're more worried about us not having the space.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. As soon as you show them the translation of I don't care about the space, all of a sudden they're like, oh, okay, fine. That is not a bad view.
Shame about whatever that is.
Paint all over the windows.
Oh, there's our swimming pool, which we're not going to use. And there's our tennis courts, which we're not going to use. And there's our football pitch that we're not going to use. I don't know what that is.
I don't really care what we eat, as long as it's moderately edible.
Unlike lunch.
Lunch was...
That was a funny bike ride.
I'm getting there, mate.
You've been feeling a bit under the weather.
That's a bit of an understatement, isn't it?
That's the most sick I've ever seen you the last 2 days.
It's the most sick I've been in fucking ages. We've done a bit of a naughty, haven't we? We've fast forwarded and got a bus, horrible bus, that you have to go barefoot onto. And we are now in Hawaii. So we've had to, due to my illness, we've had to bypass Khe-Sanh and the jungle. Frankly, where we were, it was pissing with rain. If I'm not well, riding in the pouring rain, I'll be up and dancing in no time at all.
Meanwhile, you've been absolutely fine and on the beers.
Lawrence properly got on it last night.
No,
I didn't realise how much you drank last night until I went into the bathroom. The bathroom
About
this morning.
eight tinnies. Have you seen this guy's drone footage?
Are you sure you don't want to stay here for a couple of days?
have you booked for 2 nights?
I can bring you go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's
you
do,
know,
we would love to do that.
for the photo, for the video, for something like this.
My room's just here, look.
Oh, we've got separate ones.
Yeah.
That's such a shame.
That's alright. This isn't right.
Hawaii is by far the coolest city we've been to.
Really nice, isn't it?
It feels a lot. More Westerners there, look. We've seen more Westerners in the last, 15 minutes than we have done in the
whole
last
trip.
3 weeks.
Don't stop.
I've even got Black Friday here, look.
How very cultured.
Why have you put that in front of me, Francis?
So, we've flown 6,000 miles. It's gone for Italian food.
No, this is
Vietnamese Italian.
Vietnamese Italian.
Why are we going to the DMZ?
DMZ is the American expression for demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
And it's of significance in Hawaii because only a little bit north from here, and we drove past it this afternoon. We came through the 17th parallel, one of the 17 horizontal parallels of the Earth, where Vietnam is split into north and south and so on. Now Vietnam is one lovely country.
I don't know what am I gonna do. Been sleepwalking in the rain with the holes in my shoes.
Back on the road again after a bit of much needed R&R. James has got over his flu, just what we needed. Welcome to the amazing city of Hawaii. We're just on our way out, heading towards Haivan Pass, which will be the highlight of today. It's about 1,000 meters in one go, and our final destination, Da Nang. Feels really good to be riding again. We've got some great stuff coming up.
So nice to be back on the road, man.
Isn't it?
Feels like a long time we had off. Oh,
James is smashing it. He's definitely better.
Yeah. He's got a bee in his bonnet and he's gone for it.
I'm back! My wounds are healed, I feel better. Da Nang, I'm coming for ya.
You can't wait for the...
You know what's great about the tail fin? It's a mud guard as well. So we're on this main road for a little bit longer, and about 40 miles in we'll take a turning off, hit the Haivan Pass and hit some serious gradient. For now this is just a bit of a means to an end. Not too bad though, at least the rain's warm.
slow down the breathing.
In America, we didn't need to take raincoats. I'd almost go as far as saying you don't need a raincoat though.
Yeah.
It's so hot. You just unzipped yours.
There's all types of rain. There's slanting rain, there's big old fat rain, there's stinging rain, and sometimes there's rain that looks as though it's coming from up.
Why don't we buy one of these ponchos?
You very kindly helped me tie these knots in my bag. I can't get it out again. Look. Idiots.
I've never eaten so many greens in my life. Staying in the shower now.
Yeah.
It's better than the shower at Halong Bay.
Shower. Yeah, it's just a bucket.
Another 8% sign. They've only got 8% signs. Why are you so short?
Because you're still on a box.
So fantastic descent. Weather's cleared up a bit. We've now got 15k flat all the way to Da Nang, where we're actually going to spend another day, explore a bit, maybe ride some other roads around here. Because of the trip we did on the bus, we've actually got quite a few rest days to use up. I think it's worth using a few of them up here when we're in the country still, and just using them all in Saigon, which could be an option.
I love cycling. You know when you've got a dog and it doesn't want to go in the pond or something? That's basically what he looks like right now. He's got that same demeanour. I am not happy about this at all.
We'll have to shampoo him. 5k to Da Nang. Started spitting a little bit. Something on fire over there.
I need to bind my hands tomorrow. So
the wet won't help today.
Yeah, the rain and the wet and the sweat. How was High Van Pass?
Awesome.
Like, I mean, well, the viewers would have seen on the GoPro footage when we get to this point. Well, all three of us overtaking trucks, motorbikes,
everything,
just everything. It was brilliant, but that whole descent, you didn't need to brake. There was a little bit of braking that went on because just it's an unknown descent, but it's amazing.
Fucking hell, you prick!
As long as the beer's cold, it doesn't really matter.
Power cut.
Seems to happen quite a lot, doesn't it? I mean, this is the second power cut we've sat through. They don't tend to last for very long.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. One time, happy birthday to you.
Da Nang. Nice quiet roads this morning because it's a Sunday. We've got about 60 miles to do. Hoi An is our destination. Hoi An is actually only 20 k's down the road, but we're taking a bit of a detour to see something special. Visiting a place called Mai San. There's some amazing old temples up there, and it means we're going to avoid the main road between these two cities. Heading out into the country now. Should be a good day.
It's a series of old temples and the jungle. Nice. Got shit all over my face.
Do a bit of drone club.
Yeah, man.
Do a bit of chilling. If we make it in good time today, I think later on we're going to try and check out the Banner Hills. It's basically that bridge with two giant stone hands, and the hands look like they're holding up the bridge, and you can see them when you walk over. It's quite a famous landmark. I think they built a kind of theme park around it, which would be interesting. Anyway, there's a cable car up to it. Might check it out later on, if we're back in time. Oh, this is a lumpy ride.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's got electrolytes and vitamins.
And it's cold, more importantly.
Aren't they things you put in an ice cream?
Yeah.
You and your glorious snacks. So it's the sort of thing that I would never buy, but I love eating.
Nice little rest stop, get some fluids in. They seem to have electrolyte drinks pretty much everywhere we go, so we're trying to find those when we can. Nice to be riding, not in the rain today.
Just cursed us.
Well, I just cursed it. Anyway, a little rest. Man behind me is in his pyjamas.
Careful. That was the last time we ever saw your bike. Francis has just been mugged for his bike.
What did I say?
Shit.
Something actually quite nice about riding in the rain here. All the drivers take it a little bit easier. I was definitely feeling the heat this morning. So as soon as you end up with a bit of rain, it just cools you down. It's exactly what you need. It's not really cold either. These guys got their rain capes on, but unzipped. About 4k to go.
Bomb crater. He's big.
The sign says the statue is partially damaged. I mean, it's got no head.
It looks harmless to me, I think.
So one of these will have like a secret brick that you press, and then an underground tomb opens up.
Like a Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Look, a fishy.
Oh, Lawrence's fish.
Only 40 clicks to Hoi An.
Would you recommend that to people?
Yeah, I reckon.
It's not very expensive. If you got a taxi here from Hoi An or Da Nang, it'd be pretty quick.
The guards are jobs worth.
Yeah, Two best bits of equipment: tail fin, speaker.
He's a big boy.
What's his name?
Jeffrey. Not very Vietnamese, but this way. Oi, Jeff.
He's on a string.
Seems there is a feast in our farm.
Guy ate something funny at lunch. 4k to go now. Every time you enter a new city, you get such a nice welcome from everybody. Smiles and waves, and they let you through, and they're just excited to see new people in the town. Such a nice vibe, all over Vietnam.
So we've just got to Hoi An. It's the nuts.
It's cool,
it's
isn't it?
so cool. I mean, everyone said Hoi An is cool. People said Da Nang was cool. Da Nang was like Vegas, basically, on the beach.
Yeah.
This is cool.
You buy like a whole box, right? And you're like, wow, that's gonna last me at least 10 minutes. They're like half a gram each, and there's only 12 of them in there. I was like, 12 grams in each packet.
Is it better taking a dirty bike into a hotel room, or is it better taking a dripping bike in a hotel room?
From here on in, we now know that we can just stop by the side of the road, ask someone very nicely, and they just let us use their hose. It's no, it's free. The people here are so good.
It's so nice, aren't they?
You imagine if somebody turned up at your house and asked you to use your hose, like 3 guys covered in cow shit, like from the other side of the world, turned up and said, "Can we use your hose?" I'd tell them to piss off.
And then one of them broke it.
I broke it, mate. It's held on with gaffer tape.
Right, so we're in one of these Vietnamese Ubers. They're called Grabs. You use an app to like book a driver kind of thing. Seems pretty cheap. And we're heading up to the Banner Hill, which is quite near the city. There's a cable car up to a giant bridge with 2 stone hands holding it. You might have seen some photos before. It's raining again.
Hopefully it's just a shower there.
Yes, this is a very good photograph. Can we go now? What? Licking somebody's umbrella.
What's the name of the place they go in Shrek? Do luck.
It was a $500,000 charge for water on the floor.
That was not me.
You tiny little mouse asshole.
Good morning, welcome to today's video. We've been in Hoi An for 2 days now and haven't made any videos at all because we've had food poisoning.
Yay, love Vietnam.
It's like America, isn't it? I got food poisoning, then about 8 hours later you got food poisoning.
Yeah.
And then Loz was fine.
Because Lawrence doesn't eat anything. And he doesn't drink anything. We go on like a 4-hour ride and he's had like that much of it.
He only eats cookies and Pringles.
He is absolutely superhuman. He is also a dog.
Dog stomach.
Yes.
Stronger dog stomach.
Dog stomach.
So we've been chilling out as much as we possibly can. I won't go into details. It was pretty nasty about food poisoning.
We had custom-made suits tailored.
We were well enough to do that.
Best thing we've done since
it really,
it was amazing.
really. We're feeling a lot better today. We're excited to ride and we're heading up into the mountains today to a place called Cam Duc. I had to check that. Anyway, fairly flat, 70 miles until we get about 10 k's from the end and then there's some serious elevation up to our accommodation. First job of the day is pumping up tyres. And we need to find some chain lube.
Don't stop.
Has he got something?
Yeah, he does. He's got some.
Amazing.
So now we know we can stop in a place like whatever this is. A shop that sells everything and they have oil.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it there?
But they've put a crossing in, but you can't. They've put a barrier as well.
Poke your knees.
Nice and cool today, man.
Bit of a relief.
I'm just happy to be out of the hotel room.
Did not look like fun or sound like fun.
We are really in the middle of nowhere now. Everybody's so surprised to see us when we ride past the houses. Feeling about 70% of the way better. The food poisoning did knock me for 6 a little bit. Spent most of the time in Hoi An in the hotel room, bar getting a suit, as we just said. On the plus side, lost some weight. Hopefully I'll feel a bit better as we get some food in and just take this ride a little bit easier than the others. Luckily, it's a perfect temperature, and luckily we've got a tailwind. We are now on this road all the way to the end, so about 40 miles to go. Absolutely beautiful around here. Have a look at this.
Like we've been living in like some form of horrible nightmare. And all of a sudden we've arrived in Vietnam.
But the nightmare of tourist city,
Yeah.
Da Nang and Hoi An.
Hoi An was great, and so was Hue, but some of the middle cities and middle towns, just a bit
grim, really, weren't they? Don't you remember in America, like the best part of America was being in the absolute wilderness, where there was nobody there. You couldn't see. Like we were in places where it was 20 miles to a human being in either direction, and I suspect it's kind of going to be the same here. The best bits of it will be in the middle of nowhere. So, ladies and gentlemen of KTV, I give you nowhere in Vietnam.
What did he say?
We're going back this way. We've had a bit of an impasse. We're going back this way and right.
I've lost the other guys because I got chased by dogs. So I outrun the dogs, and well, now the others are probably getting chased by dogs. Did you get chased by dogs?
My cap's got mud on it. No, I didn't get chased by dog because I am of their kind. Would you like one?
Nah, I'm right. Bikes are a bit dirty, aren't they? Snack?
Yes. I'm gonna try the crab. How about that?
I'm tempted by that packet of these.
Yep.
I reckon those are
more
franny friendly.
tasty.
No means of carrying.
Quite a big bag.
That's the problem. So I've either got to carry them or sit here and eat all of them. I think we need to find some reefers so we can actually get the munchies, and then we'll get to a bag like that really quite quickly. I was having a conversation with a barman. Of course I was having a conversation with a barman. Who else? Australian barman who's lived here for 20 years. We've been wondering why we've ridden halfway across the country and halfway down the country, and we've been saying thank you for things, and people have been kind of looking at us with these strange expressions because they haven't understood what we're saying. This barman was basically saying that there are so many dialects throughout Vietnam that the pronunciation is vastly different. Inside of 20 miles, "come on" for thank you and "come on" for thank you could be, you know, they mean completely different things. Whereas you go into a restaurant in Japan and say "arigato gozaimashita," they all know what you're talking about. Specific language here, isn't it, with a lot of accents.
A lot of accents and very short words as well.
Yeah, it's monosyllabic, isn't it? Sorry, it was a fly on you, sir. Stroke you better.
Touch me, bitch.
Trying to organise our lunch stop because we've got, the viewers can even see that. Basically got a relatively flat ride until we hit about 50 miles, and the last 15 miles is just up into the mountains. Yes, nice.
This has got to be the best ride so far.
Oh man, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
It's stunning.
How has it taken over 2 weeks to get to this point?
Because we've been going in between the cities. If you want to see the cities, you have to do the roads that we were on. If you want to see the rest, I guess we could have done it straight out of Hanoi. Maybe.
That's it, there's no more food, we're in the middle of nowhere, and we won't see anything for 2 hours, and now we're hungry and it's lunchtime.
At least you won't get food poisoning from out of it. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. Look at this road, look at those mountains, look at this river.
We just got chased by dogs again, me and James this time. Dogs are pegging it after us. We look back, see if Lawrence is in trouble, and they've just stopped and they just look at him. It's because he is actually a dog.
Lawrence rode through them, no-handed, bike wobbling all over the place, filming himself.
One of his many useful skills in life.
Just looked at the dogs as, be at peace, my friends.
I think we found a place for food.
I think so, maybe.
I think.
Oh, some barley. Oh, they look good.
What's that? Yeah.
It's like a cracker thing.
It's actually quite nice.
It is, isn't it?
Good biscuit. I actually enjoyed the biscuit, and I don't think I could stomach proper food right now, so.
I was just about to
it's all
say, what a hearty meal that was. That was delicious.
So a little chance to get some food in. Luckily we did, because we haven't seen anything for quite a while now. We're about to hit the elevation. Fingers crossed it's not too steep. My stomach's still suffering a little bit. Can you hear karaoke?
Yes, I can hear shit music, which usually means karaoke.
James has had it with our drone shit, he's gone.
No, I think more because he knows that we climb a little bit faster than him. So whilst we are messing about, which is basically what we're doing, he just thought he would make the most of the time. Look how cute that cow is, look.
We come too far for this.
scout dog.
I told you we were getting chased.
The little scout dog went and told his other mates, and then they all started chasing us down the road. That was really close. They were right there.
They can run really quick.
They can.
Not for very long, but really quick.
If we were going uphill, we would have been fucked.
Look at the water.
It's just so incredible. Like, I'm so glad it's not hot.
5 miles to go, 2 more climbs.
Basically means it's half an hour.
Yeah, I'm climbing pretty slow. I feel hungry though for the first time in a couple of days.
Well,
so it's a good sign.
Since breakfast.
Yeah, so I haven't felt like I could. Top man. Dinner number 1?
Mine's gone, mate.
Just lunch.
It was good.
This is the dirtiest I've been on a bike for a long time. The shower is cold.
Wearing long sleeve jerseys and winter, like rain jackets. It's Vietnam outside. A little bit of Vietnam got into the room last night because nobody's clothes dried. This jacket smells like shit because I put it in a bag when it was wet. So
Belen.
Great, good start to the day. Love Vietnam.
You know what the good thing is though?
What could possibly be good?
It's Christmas.
No, it's not Christmas though.
Hello! 70 miles to do today, and we're following the Ho Chi Minh Trail. One road for the whole ride. All of the elevation, which is about 2,000 meters now at the start, and then flat all the way to home, which is a good way around to do it. Yesterday was a really hard day. I was still feeling a little bit sick from the food poisoning, and we had all the elevation at the end of the ride. So to flip it today, very good. Waking up to this is a treat. So we're just chugging up this hill. We see a speck in the distance, and it's this geezer.
Hi!
How's it going, man? What's your name?
Adrian. Nice to meet you.
And you're just out for a short bike ride in Vietnam.
Yeah, short, not so short.
What's been your adventure so far? Where did you get the bike?
In Da Nang. I bought the bike in Da Nang. It was a very fun adventure because it makes you discover another part of the city. Going in little alleys, asking to the neighbors, to the people, where I can find a bike my size, because they are really little. And finally I found one in a shitty shop. But the bike is okay. It's from Japan, and apparently it's a good deal. And I could sell it more at the end.
How many kilometers are you doing?
Oh, not so much. I know that you are going fast, but I'm very slow. I started in Da Nang. I think Da Nang is 220 kilometers from here. 4 days of riding, 50k per day. It's not a lot.
Mate, it's brilliant on that bike, I'll tell you that. And we've got nice easy gears on.
And you're traveling light also, it's cool. I have all my stuff with me, and like 15 kilograms, my tent, even if I don't need it, my winter clothes also, so it's why it's quite heavy.
Where's the finish for you?
I don't know, Mekong, then Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh would be the end, but first I want to go in the Mekong Delta.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I have 30 days, I go as fast as I can. The real end will be New Zealand. New Zealand in I don't know, 6-7 months. I guess hitchhiking, bus, hitchhiking on boat if it's possible also.
I'm sure you can do it. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
Top of the biggest climb of the day now. Should be a pretty fun descent off the back of it. It's weird though, because the road's made of concrete. None of us quite sure how much you can push it on the corners. It feels pretty grippy, but I don't know, I've never really ridden it before. It's a very cheap way of laying roads and cracks up pretty quickly due to the weather. Guess we'll pick up some speed if it's straight. Be safe. Legs are feeling a million times better than yesterday. I can actually eat today.
Get me out of this cloud. We're almost at the top of this Vontu climb. We're currently in a cloud, so it's quite wet.
But it's warm and wet.
It's kind of warm, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Every cloud, get it? Oh man. Oh, respect to that guy, like he had no gears. And there's nothing to eat here or drink or anything, so.
I've got a cracker.
We've cycled up a mountain pass into the cloud and it's like 8 degrees.
How happy are you bought the jacket?
I am thankful for this jacket. I am thankful for this cafe. I am thankful for this warm glass of what looks like urine, but it isn't urine. Stuff, tea, I think it is. Lawrence is just thankful for popcorn, snacks. Can you imagine if we got to the bottom of the descent and just broke into sunshine?
I mean, that would be amazing.
I'll believe that when it happens, mate.
We won't. That was amazing.
That was an amazing
I
climb.
mean, kudos to Hadrian riding like an absolute badass on a bike with 5 gears and drum brakes. We have and flat pedals with trainers on. Like, we have no cause for complaint anymore. We cannot be complacent. See that guy and he's still smiling. Legend. I think we all felt slightly elated from being in contact with him.
What a cool dude. What a cool dude.
Quite uplifting.
Hey! Hello!
Hello!
Fucking legend.
You were saying that after the valley should be like blue and
Yeah, no, next valley, mate.
Big that dog in his arm, and the dog was like.
I'm warmer than a lightsaber.
It's a great look.
I don't care how I look, I will be warm and dry. In your face, tiny mouse.
Uh-oh. Only another 50 miles.
I love cycling. Come true.
Decent descent as well.
70k an hour, like it was nothing.
I might end up eating my words, but I think we're in the clear. The sun's out, and we've done all of the climbing today, and it's slightly downhill all the way home, and we've got a tailwind. Nice.
I haven't seen sunshine in like 5 days, 6 days. Look at it, man, just look at it.
These are the only ones I can find that haven't got packets inside a packet. What's with that?
Vietnamese cornetto. Did they not have a fishy for you?
Is it a real cornetto?
No.
Oh.
It's fake cornetto. We're in the land of fakes.
Like your North Face jacket.
Love it how you got all those different chocolate's chocolat and lime is chan and then yogurt is just yogurt. Spelled wrong. Oh, and cookie is cookie.
Hoping it will stay dry for the rest of today's ride. We've got just over 30 miles to do, so less than 2 hours hopefully. Probably going to be a little bit dark by the time we hit the town.
Doing the Francis Cade face.
Go on.
Oh!
Sorry.
See, and you were worried about walking over that.
That's 3 people on a moped.
Yeah, mate.
Can you make it so it doesn't rain?
I've got these things that resemble those trifle fingers that you get, and they're not trifle fingers at all. They're crunchier, so actually a little bit better. What are you doing?
welcome back to Vietnam. 70 more miles of the Ho Chi Minh Trail today. Elevation profile of today's ride is looking pretty lumpy. No major standout climbs, just quite aggressive rollers all day. It's lovely and sunny, which means it's going to be very hot. So at least the climbs won't be too long. Probably going to get chased by dogs, probably going to get rained on at some point. 7 more rides till we hit Saigon.
1, 2, 3, let me step into the moon. Am I the one you see when you get into the...
So we're covering pretty good ground today. Looks like at midday we would have done half the ride, which is much quicker than yesterday because we haven't had all the elevation. It is lumpy, but we've got a serious tailwind as well, so just making everything a lot easier. We're also feeling a lot better now it's a couple of days down the road since the food poisoning. Spirits are high. I am hungry though. I don't really fancy noodles. It's going to be noodles again for lunch.
Yeah, good. Sun's out.
Looking at the elevation this morning, I was a bit worried, but actually it's not too bad, is it?
Well, you say that, but it's all at the end. Yesterday it was all at the start, and today it's all up at the finish. But you know, we have half the climbing of yesterday, so it should be relatively smoothly go. I mean, we've done 55 kilometers in 2 hours.
Better than most days.
Better than yesterday, that's for sure. Legs feeling a little bit tired after yesterday's exploits, but all good. I had a shave this morning.
You were racing trucks, that was a problem.
Yeah. Chasing after motor vehicles is fun, but also taxing.
Thanks, bro.
No problem, bro.
Sponsor us, please. James has decided just to carry on.
Hope he's okay.
I think he's alright. It's just like the heat gets to him, doesn't it?
But
and carrying on is smart.
He did say we'll stop at like 12:30 and it's only 11:30, so get out the heat of the day, have some lunch, and then uphill to the finish.
So we lost James, we carried on this road. Turns out this road actually not on the route. The proper route goes through the city. He might have gone through a city because we ain't caught him up, unless he's riding really, really fast. But we've been riding quite hard. We haven't seen him for a while. That's it, and then there were 2.
We are fully sustainable, so we didn't actually need him.
Oh,
Other
okay.
than the fact that he's booked our hotels for the next 3 nights. And he's got all my money, because I gave it to him this morning.
Oh.
Hey, the wobble's got worse. I need to redo my front bar back, but I just can't be arsed. The only way to steady it is by doing that.
What, with your legs?
Yeah, like, support the top tube.
Whoa.
I will have this one, please.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Your favourite, mate?
Yay.
It's the sort of thing that is only faster than you going up a hill. But I'm flat on the descent.
We keep getting stuck riding with those things because we overtake them and then they overtake us and then it just keeps going, doesn't it? Come on. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Noodles. This is the first piece of meat I've seen you turn down.
That's because it's not meat, mate. It's a piece of vertebrae. Thank you.
You've put it on my vegan pile of meal.
It's not vegan anymore then, is it? The bit that you can see that looks like meat is meat. But the rest of it is bone and gristle and fat.
That's just what it's like here. They do the same in China.
Yeah.
They put the bones in it with it.
We're going to go find Lawrence a hammock, aren't we?
Well, yeah, I think so. Because we're so ahead of schedule, we're going to try and find somewhere to just chill out, get out of the midday sun for a little bit. Ideally a place with hammocks, because there's quite a few of those around. The opposite pho place is now full of people.
Feel a bit seasick, it's a bit weird.
You just sat in it, come on. I think we'll be back before dark. Should we leave our bikes here and just take them?
That's bad. It's a stable.
Alright, what about them over there? There's a pink one for Loz. It's very hot, but we're going to get the cloud any second.
Any minute now.
Any minute now.
Love it. It's cloudy, we pray for sun. It's sunny, we pray for cloud.
The weather's just
Changeable.
extreme. Yeah.
Well, 30 degrees is too hot to ride a bike. Way too hot. Especially one that weighs this much.
About 10 k's to go now. Today's ride was just what we needed. We were all feeling a bit cooked after yesterday. We woke up, saw the sun was shining. Wind's been in our favour. It's been perfect. We're going to get back a lot earlier than we planned. have a bit of a chill in the hotel, and actually enjoy a little bit of rest time, catch up some bits of work as well.
I've been overtaken, playing with the line of fire. Patient in the pain, waiting but the stakes get high.
We've got the Duck Long Hotel 2.
If this is number 2, imagine what number 1 looked like.
Massage and Zong.
What's Zong?
That's not bad, is it?
Look, we've got a drone launching pad as well. That is pretty good. First of all, it's a bit shoddy, but
all the buildings are painted the same colour.
Should we show the viewers the state of the road that we drove in on? I mean, look at it. Like, we've actually had a relatively clean, dry ride today. And that's the road we came in on just before we get to the hotel. It's hard enough
We're trying to keep our bikes clean
into the hotel, and we have to come through that shit.
Supermarket haul, video time.
You're never gonna guess what I found.
What'd you get?
I got you fake Pringles.
Nice,
in
nice.
original flavour.
Yeah.
And I also bought you 1.5 litres of Coke, and I bought you a hat. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
It's alright. You buy Lay's, which is Walker's, like Pringle rip-off.
Perfectly good packet.
Same size tube and everything as a Pringles tube, but there's one small catch. They're half the fucking size. Arseholes.
And in another packet inside the packet. Why is it so noisy?
Because it's Vietnam. You look beyond the city, it is absolutely breathtaking here. I mean, like the mountains in the background, it's a really clear day today as well, so you can actually see it. Lawrence and I were saying earlier, you know, kind of walked out here, looked around and went, it's a bit shit. Take a picture of it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually, you kind of...
The cities come to life at night. So as you may have gathered, we're a little bit fed up of eating noodles. Not that we don't like noodles, but it's kind of every meal has to be rice noodles or a little bun thing. We may have found a solution. Maybe.
That is not noodles, and I am very pleased about this. Lawrence liked his pizza so much, he bought more for lunch tomorrow.
Strapping this to my bike. This is going to be my breakfast, lunch and dinner tomorrow. Maybe even the day after that.
You and me paid for it. He can't have any though.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I love noodles.
I wish the viewers could see your face.
I love noodles.
But James, you don't eat cold pizza, so that's real for me.
In this world of noodle and rice, I will make an exception. Rice, anyone? No, don't do it.
No, I'm just trying to see where to touch.
Don't do it!
What are you doing?
Lashing a pizza to the back of my bike. Ding! Oh, here.
Damn, look at that pizza touching the back.
These guys bought me a present last night, so I'm going to try and take it all the way to the end of the trip. So today's route on Komoot, quite a nice elevation profile. Starting on a bit of descent this morning. Nowhere near as many rollers as we had yesterday. Just shy of 70 miles. Our destination, Drang. Drang? Yeah, Drang, I think. Success?
It's success!
How much have you bought?
A lot.
It's like 10 breakfasts worth. Pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch.
Double pizza.
Is it nice?
Are you going to get something or are we going to go?
Let's go. I'm on a diet. I only eat noodles.
It's not pizza. It is not noodles. Or rice. Or noodles with rice. Or rice with noodles. Or ricey noodles.
So we're not exactly sure how this happened, but we made a mistake with the route today. We were looking at it backwards. So the whole elevation curve was backwards. Turns out, got a tiny climb at the start, which we're nearly done with, and then we're downhill nearly all day. Maybe we're gonna be done quicker than we thought. It's a seriously hot one today. Only 10 AM and it's over 30 degrees. So that was a welcome surprise when we realised that we were following the route backwards. It said 190k to go at one point.
How can I help, James?
No, you're alright, mate. I just got to hope for the best.
See if the tubeless works again. This road.
I know.
This is the worst road I've ever ridden on.
This is the worst road that someone would call a road that I've ever ridden on.
It's off-road, isn't it?
I was saying,
It's
Lawrence,
like,
that I've ridden smooth as single track.
So the road is like this some of the way, but every 100 metres or so, you hit this. I don't know if the camera really picks it up. It's just a bit annoying, you can't pick up any speed. Now my back tyre isn't tubeless, it's kind of a risk of getting a pinch puncher. Hey!
Dent to the rim, bottom bit. Well, that's never going to seat. I worry that it's not going to seat tubed. Here is our problem. Rim is straight, and no, it's not.
Right.
Hello.
You might have a new Mavic
Thank
rim.
you.
Yeah.
What are you suggesting then?
So there's a right, literally half a mile up here, but I can't guarantee what the road's going to be like to get us onto the main road.
Can't be any worse than this.
Well, it might be.
So the tyre seems to be holding. We're going to keep an eye on it, carry on this road for a little bit, and then it does join up with the main road, which will be super smooth. So fingers crossed, no more punches. So the options were try and link up with the main road because the road surface was so shitty, or stick with it and hope it would get better. And we rode about 100 metres down the road, and now it's this. Beautiful.
Pulled a piece of metal out of it.
Oh, fuck. So
Punch number 2.
It was just unlucky.
Bit of metal. That happened to me last time as well, do you remember?
Yeah.
We did all that fixing and then rode over a piece of little wire or something.
Yeah. We haven't been plagued by punctures here yet.
Over in the shop over there, found the coolest Pepsi can I've ever seen. That's a nice piece of design.
It's like a fucking road tube.
We are helping by watching.
As usual.
That was unnecessary.
That was unnecessary, yeah.
Today's just got better. We're going to sit here listening to Third Eye Blind, drink some cold drinks and eat pizza. And there's hammocks.
So we're back on track today. Made up some pretty good time after 2 hours of stoppage. What we got coming up?
So tomorrow is
Less than 50 miles.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Fuck me. Spider the size of, like... What was it? Oh, that!
It's a little bug!
What the fuck was that?
I thought you were having some sort of seizure. It's like a little weevil bug.
It's a big weevil bug.
We're gonna die!
After we were rudely interrupted.
Tomorrow is
Less than 50 miles. With less than 1,000 feet of elevation, I think. The next day is also less than 50 miles. Takes us into Dalat, where I have booked a very nice place to stay. It's not in France. Adrian, hope you're watching. With a washing machine. So we're going to be in Saigon on the 12th. Anybody wants to come and have a beer with us, or a revive,
They don't fucking throw him like that.
Should we buy it for you?
I don't mind carrying him. Put him in my snack pouch. He's not a snack, but where else am I going to put him? Down my jersey?
So we've got 35k's to do now. I'm supposed to be leaving, but Lawrence has found a little chick that he really likes.
I feel like it's cruel to take it on a bike, but I also think it's more cruel to be put into a plastic bag.
Yeah.
What's he doing with it? I'm very confused, mate. I just woke up and now I've got a chicken. Wait, let me just put him in there for a second. Just go in. Just go in there. Come on. I can clear my snack pouch.
Alright, fine. Your snack pouch is bigger. Fuck's sake, why? What have we done? We're gonna hold him while you're empty it.
It's so soft.
Stop butting me, you asshole. That's very sweet.
I think you should ride along a bit, see if we can find any other chickens, just free ones, and then set them free with them.
Fucking hell, where are you going? Where are you going?
He's thirsty, isn't he? Because he's been in a bin bag for the last...
It's 30 degrees.
However long.
We're going to find him some bread.
Will he eat Oreos?
I don't think he'll eat Oreos or mango. I think the bird likes this song.
Everybody over here is looking at you like I'm fucking mad.
Looks like it's a sign.
Is this the one we were saying?
Yeah, this is the best one I could find. Right. I have looked at them. This is the one that looks the least shit.
Okay, great. Look at fucking Rudolph here. Oh, your nose! It matches your shirts.
I put sun cream on, this is from yesterday.
We went a whole 24 hours without rice, noodles or food. So, it feels good.
It does feel good, but what do you reckon our next meal is going to be?
Pizza.
I have good news and I have bad news.
What's that?
I have keys. I have my passport. We have a place to stay. The bad news is there's no lift. Up we go.
Shower, food.
Shower, food?
I think so.
Is it a bit early for food?
Yes, it's fucking early for food.
It's quarter past 4, Francis. Have a snack.
Yes.
Of what?
A butter waffle that's smashed to pieces.
This is the first time the whole trip that James isn't in the same room as us. We've replaced him. Ow! Don't fucking bite me, little shit.
I quite like the idea of eating somewhere that's probably not like
So we're definitely not in a big city tonight. Getting some food that's actually going to fill us up might be a little bit more tricky, but we'll find something. Just got to keep walking down this massive strip.
We're getting some rice in before Francis unleashes himself.
We just sat down at this place. Guy came out of the kitchen. First question he asks, are you vegan? Well, he said vegan, but no. I think this is a fish place based on the amount of food they brought out for these guys. It's taking a little bit longer. We'll see what he brings out. I just wasn't expecting him to ask. It smells good as well.
Just good, that's why. I gave the little thing to the kind people who have promised not to eat him for the next year anyway.
I actually think we did a good thing.
So in summary, we were sat at the cafe stop earlier. Man had a massive bag of chicken. We bought one for Lawrence to look after because we thought we'd save it from its fate. And we did. He rode it all the way here. We then took it to dinner, met the nicest people ever at dinner, and they said they'd raise it. And I have a sneaking suspicion that those guys were vegetarians, so I think they might actually do it. They were pretty clued up though, no?
We saved the chicken's life. Well done. Spent the whole night in my fucking coat.
The chicken, not Lawrence.
What's wrong with this hotel?
Look at it. That applies to the plumbing. Apparently your toilet roll. The showers. Hot water. Beds.
You know when you throw something on a bed, like a phone, it's nice and soft. It's a nice soft landing. It doesn't make a noise. Yeah. So we got 50 miles in this direction today. Looking at those flags up there, mate. We might, oh no, they've changed. Oh no, they're definitely blowing in our direction. Might have a tailwind. I hope we've got a tailwind. All I can tell being down here is that the wind is strong.
The wind was very strong. It was blowing in through our window like...
How do you feel you've let your chicken go?
I wasn't happy, you know. I tried to keep it warm, but chicken, it's gone, it's gone. I don't want to talk about it anymore. We just did a good thing. We took it, gave it to someone else, look after it. Job done.
Doner kebab. And...
whatever that is.
Whatever this is.
He's... bam.
Oh, he's going to town with this.
Hey, that looks really good. I might have to have one without the meat.
That is really good.
Is it?
How do we ride 1,000 miles and only discover this here? Okay.
I don't wanna slow you down and put the brakes on you. I don't wanna switch it up, but I'ma change on you. How could I just pussy up and put the blame on you? Miss the blame's on me, that's for trusting you. I don't feel passionate about you anymore. I don't wanna patch it up, don't wanna fix it, or I'm not even mad at it.
What do you think the deal is here with the schools? Because the kids seem to leave school at 11 and then go back later?
They probably do like 7:30 till 11 or something, and then go back after lunch.
But some of them seem to be taking real long journeys home.
I know, it doesn't make sense, does it?
No. Also, it's a Saturday.
Oh yeah. It is a Saturday.
It's just mum picking him up. So we got most of the climbing of the day out of the way early, climbed out of the town. Now we're on these beautiful country roads. Not too much traffic, a few mopeds, but we've got a nice big lane. And we've got a tailwind again. Now we were contacted on Instagram by a guy called T. I'm probably butchering his name, but he's a cyclist from the town that we're heading to. He's gonna ride out and meet us, finish the rest of the ride with us, and he wanted to meet us and show us some of his town. Seems like a really nice guy, so he's up the road somewhere.
What the fuck?
We're not getting you one of those. Revive me. Oh!
Thank you so much.
Come on.
Come on. Look, I'm more tyres on it and everything.
So this guy does a bit of riding too?
Francis, he's got long valve inner tubes.
He actually has.
This is where we're staying in Dalat. So it's a series of serviced apartments with a kitchen, so we can cook Western food, bedrooms, and washing machine. Off camera, we've been contemplating whether to stay an extra day in Dalat.
Just to chill out a bit.
Just to hang out a bit, because at the moment, well, if we carry on going straight through to Saigon, it'll be like 9 days in a row. Which is alright, but it's a bit much after a while.
Is Dalat nice?
It's supposed to be nice, yeah.
Where we're seeing. How did this dude get in contact?
He found James on Commute, and DM me on Instagram.
Instagram is such a good tool for this kind of thing, isn't it?
It is, unless you're in China where it's not
banned. I used it in Thailand, met up with some people and had the best time.
Really?
Yeah, because you can meet other cyclists.
The next day are good, huh? Just enjoying getting the miles in, and we've been doing.
Hello.
We've been doing around 20 hours a week, maybe 25 hours. So yeah, it's good. It's good base miles, really. Effortless base miles.
Effortless?
Effortless mentally. It's not like at home where you have to go out every day and train for 5 hours in 0 degrees.
I haven't done that in years.
I know, well, it's alright for some, isn't it?
So today's route's taken us off the main road, which you weren't expecting. I guess it's only a matter of time before this turns into single track and we end up having to find our way back. I'm only kidding, should be alright. Potholes though.
Who you think you're talking to? I spent time alone before I met you.
It's been the easiest ride ever. We've only got 10 miles left.
I don't think I pedalled for the last hour.
It's been great.
So good.
If only every ride was downhill.
I know.
Maybe we should just get mopeds. Or e-bikes.
Oh, he's waiting at 10k out of town at the petrol station. And he'll be there in 10 minutes.
I want yes. Yeah. I'll pay.
What?
It's got weed on it.
Marijuana flavour.
The dog found ice cream.
That boy and his delicious snacks.
It's why he doesn't eat anything at breakfast, lunch or dinner. Because he just eats snacks.
Just a cornetto actually.
Cornetto? Got some Nike or Adidas stuff.
I hate sliders or sandals or whatever you call those.
Get Adidas Firebird. Suit you, mate. 100% real.
Kid sizes. You size.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hello. Nice bike, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not too hilly this way then.
Yeah, I only ride fixed gear.
You only ride fixed gear?
Fighting off depression, I'm sipping
He's
on different medicines. And you the first one that act like you don't care and write it off like you don't give a fuck, and it's sussing, I swear. I kept every single note in the crystals you gave me. Still looking at your baby pictures and that one of Sadie. You the talk of the town, and when I'm around I print out a picture and put it up just to take it down. And you was my queen, you used to hold the crown. I used to go out and work.
It's got envy wheels. Now, they might be fakes, but...
I just asked him about all the Pinarellos that we see around.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks they're real.
No, really?
Yeah, actually. I was like, you sure they're not Vinarellos?
Mate, it'll be like 1 billion dongs.
Look, they got a sushi pizza.
What?
Yes.
Steps in the entire world. Yeah. So good. This menu, very good.
He's eating fluffs here.
That's not a spine.
No, from Korea.
It's a Korean brand.
Yeah.
Pro Vibe components, 3 T-bars, 2 years old.
Not to change anything.
And you're running Envies?
Yeah, our Envy. Very old.
Brakeless as well?
Brakeless.
I wouldn't ride brakeless around here. I'd be too scared. You need to stop quickly around here.
Yeah, but I used to.
Compared to last night, where we didn't have duvets or duvet covers or
running water
or a bed that had 1 millimeter of spring, this...
The dream. The dream. What is going on out here? Someone's flying a kite, and there seems to be some kind of festival going on down there. Do you think made the most of the sun? Uh-oh. Alright, come on.
Why are you saying thank you to me? I said, come on.
That's the best joke you ever made.
Well, get ready. Fast. We said 7 o'clock.
Done.
Where is he?
He is not here. We've looked everywhere for him. He's not here.
Are you going to wait at the wall then?
That's a good idea. Fell asleep on the West Coast. Woke up.
It's named after you.
Always talk about my shades dog. Yeah, I rock it on both sides. Never knew a fucking cosign. Got my dogs out the coop. Tear it down, raise the roof.
Can I take a picture of you? Beautiful, beautiful.
Is it 10 o'clock?
Mother Irish mother.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing us here. This is cool. What's the name of the shop?
Pie.
This is where all of you guys meet for coffee in the mornings before doing your ride.
Every morning I sit here.
Before it gets too hot. Well, best coffee we've had since we've been here. So T is going to be joining us today for the first bit of our ride. He's going to be riding this, his track bike. I don't know how long he's going to join us for. I guess the saving grace is that he hasn't got any bags on his bike. Strong legs, man. You've got strong legs. How many Ks are you going to do with us?
I don't know, maybe 5 or 10, I don't know.
5 or 10?
He needs a wide load sign.
He doesn't he?
He's wider than both of us put together.
You're getting the true experience of what this trip is like now.
Yeah, every time someone gets a puncture, I repair it.
Should we get some water from that little shop?
You haven't had a puncture yet.
Because he's not a massive chopper like us.
We are one massive chopper.
Combined.
How many times you get punched?
400 from Hanoi to here. No, maybe 5. 3 on one day. It was really annoying. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. The tyre I came with, we hit like a razor blade or something on the floor, and it just destroyed the tyre. This is literally harder than the ride.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah.
You take care. Thanks for showing us around.
If you're in London, ever, give us a call.
Of course, yeah. Always again,
You must give us a call.
Bring a rain cape. So we said our goodbyes to T. What an absolute legend. So nice of him to show us around last night and this morning. So he's been living in this town for a little bit. Usually he lives in Ho Chi Minh. So hopefully we'll meet up with some of his mates when we get there as well. It's stuff like the bike cafe this morning that we just wouldn't have found without him. A lot of things aren't really listed on Google out here, and a little bit of local knowledge makes for a much richer experience. Today's ride, tailwind so far. We've got a pretty steep climb coming up. We're riding halfway to Dalat, staying kind of in the middle of nowhere. And then when we hit Dalat, we're gonna have a day there just to recoup. It's supposed to be a really nice city. About time we had a little rest because we've been on consecutive days for quite a long time now. put him in your front pouch.
Hey, he's quite cute, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. The tailwind's turned into a headwind. Quite a strong headwind. But we still only got 50 miles, so it should be alright.
I don't know. It's got snot in it.
Oh. Sit down for a nice quiet snack. Come on, mate.
Okay, this is the second shittest road I've ever been on. I mean, look at it, it's not even a road.
Dime a dónde vas y en qué pensás. Tu alma está perdida, ya dejaste de soñar, cansada de andar, de no poder parar. Tus ojos se ven tristes, ya no sirve ni llorar. El sol volverá y te iluminará. Las nubes se irán y todo cambiará. Dime a dónde vas y en qué pensás. Tu vida destruida se viste.
Mate, I've come up in a big, big way. I mean, I think I've been sick this entire trip until now. We've just like done this amazing climb, which is like a really, really quiet road, nobody on it, really steep, and had this amazing descent left and right, into this valley, which is just fields lined with mountains, cloud-topped mountains. Mega, mate, absolutely beautiful. I'm a happy boy. I'm a very happy boy right now.
So, mate, you again. So the route just go. What? Why are we on a boat? Did you know about this? Oh man.
Something's gonna go wrong. I can't get too happy.
We're gonna sink.
Yeah, all of our bikes end up at the bottom of the river.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck it, go Saigon.
Oh, we've been ticking along nicely. Now we're on some smoother tarmac, wind on our backs, and we can see the last climb of the day coming up. Oh! Despite that hole, the surface is actually pretty good. I think this is about 400 or 500 meters in one go, so we're gonna sit tight, tap it out, perfect temperature, feeling good. Comme faut.
It's not bad me, is it?
You want banh mi?
Yeah.
Nice little fuel up. Literally the bottom of the climb, they have one of these.
The only thing missing is hammocks.
I'm not dancing to this song.
He is miserable.
How's he miserable?
He's always miserable. Not true.
250, fucking hell.
You gonna eat that while we climb?
Yeah.
This is the most amazing climb. It's just switchback after switchback. And it's butter smooth tarmac. And Loz has got his ice cream. Everyone's happy. This is badass.
Halfway through, that road has just made it even better. Check out this view.
Christ, that was a fucking ordeal.
You have a place to stay.
We do have a place to stay, it's beautiful.
The rooms look alright actually. Trying to communicate that we wanted 2 rooms.
But anyway, let's.
You should have learned Vietnamese by now, mate.
It's impossible.
Very good.
Oh, a pair of assholes.
Yes, please. I'm hungry. And the search for food begins. We really are in a tiny little town tonight, so fingers crossed.
I would like to try every single one of those after dinner.
You know what? On the ride today, all I really wanted was some rice. I've been craving it all day.
You've been craving a banh mi.
I have been craving a banh mi.
What was the song we were singing?
Stand banh mi.
You Christmas shopping? Get some plates.
Yeah, you can buy a dusty plate covered in shit. Give it to your mother. No thanks.
Bit harsh.
No, thank you.
Just a small packet then.
It's only 12 packs.
Morning.
Banh mi. Good
Yes.
find. Where was this last night?
You put sun cream on? Yes. Good boy. Did you put sun cream on?
Yes.
Particularly your nose?
Just my nose.
Just your nose?
Yeah.
Good. Garmin? Mine's got instructions on it.
How to eat.
Arguably it says put in mouth and chew. So she gets a big piece of sugar cane, chops it up with a machete, feeds it into this machine, and out comes cane jizz. That's what I like to drink in the morning. A steamy cup of cane jizz.
Good morning, welcome to today's video and welcome to today's ride into Dalat. We're going to be climbing pretty much all day today and we've got about 70 miles to do through the jungle, and when we get there we're finally going to have a rest day. We're already on the beautiful farm roads now. It's going to be a good day and hot. It's already 30 degrees. Our own personal ferry.
I need to catch me.
This selection actually looks quite good, so I just thought I'd give a couple a go. Bombay mix. Definitely not a Bombay mix, but
might taste like it.
So this is what I've been living off on the bike ride so far. These are amazing. And I've just found that they do a long version of the choco pie. Long pie.
This lady coming with us. Let's go! This definitely the right way.
Yeah, I was going to ask you the same thing. This is a single track, I guess.
We've come on what looks like a trail of some description. It's like a mountain trail and there's shit everywhere like that wants to kill us. 15 miles. It's like this for 30 miles. Long way of this shit.
Yeah, but we've already come. Well,
How far have we done?
3K.
This guy's thinking, what the f are you doing?
Yeah.
You enjoying it?
Not really. Bit stupid, isn't it, really? It's stunning, look at that, but Look at that. Got bubbles on my skin.
Even the grass bites.
Fucking hurt.
This is the most ridiculous ride we've had to say since we've been here, isn't it? I mean, we've been, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Let's put some music on.
Yes, let's do that.
Lift our spirits a little because we're getting sliced to pieces by grass.
Why does it hurt so much riding through that?
Guys, because it's spiky grass, isn't it? You got some on you.
Mate, the tree stole my headphones.
So that was gnarly to say the least. This guy just here, he's come here on a scooter down this path and he said, good. So maybe no more plants in the face. Yeah.
The most mental route.
I need a new jersey now.
Dime dónde vas y en qué pensás. Tu alma está perdida, ya dejaste de soñar, cansada de andar, de no poder parar. Tus ojos se ven tristes, ya no sirve ni llorar. El sol volverá y te iluminará.
What?
These motorbikes are ruining this trail. Yeah, we're going to get you. Huh?
Are we worried about getting the mud on the inside of the tyre?
No.
So Lawrence's tubeless has been pretty good the whole trip. Unfortunately, it didn't seal this time, so we're doing a quick puncture repair in the jungle. Looking at our Google Maps, the road should turn into a bit more of a road in a few k's time, maybe.
See, Loza reckoned it was 10 k's to a road. I cut my knee on my on the end of my handlebar, and I'm just going to cover it up.
We could literally swap our bikes right now. Tempting, right?
It is very tempting.
We started at 10.
Yeah, but my ride time says 2:43.
So we've been riding for 3 hours and we've covered 22 miles. At an average of 8 miles an hour. Alright. Go down the wrong way.
He's never ridden so slowly, that's the problem.
I just couldn't believe what you said.
This is 30%, easily. My front wheel's lifting off the ground.
Francis, this is ridiculous, what the fuck?
It's like Crocknorth.
It's not like Crocknorth. Crocknorth was about 3 hours.
Listen to me.
It's perfectly clear. This is a filter system, so I'm just going to...
Not sponsored.
And that, my friends, is drinking water. And it's cold.
Worked for like 100 times or something.
Oh, it'd do 250 litres.
So we just stopped for James's filter. There better be a pizza place. We're less than a kilometre from the main road now, so we've done half the elevation, or just over, done about half the distance, but in terms of ride duration we've done a lot of it. So
I think we're over halfway in terms of time.
Oh yeah.
Because when we hit this road we're going to be going twice as fast. Maybe.
Yes.
4x4 and a pick me up. Drive and give me 50 hacky sack, go and pick it up. Wear a big shirt, but you know I gotta keep it tucked. People want the ice cream, but no one wants to chase a truck. Got cheese, duck and chuck, chuckling a line of ducks. Sitting in a row, couple rubber, only 7 cluck. All hail 11 when the 7 start to rolling up. Sitting at a lotus doing yoga, keep your poses touched. Got a soft spot for my girl, no need to toughen up. Cause when you're too serious, life just starts to fucking suck. Reverend with a reverend, clever scooter is roaring up. Wanna be indigos, asking if they're roaring up. I know times are hard, the pulse and shifting, man, it's coming up. I feel my kundalini, I'm a genie, Robin Williams. Feeling like the most hated, like a squillium nightcrawler. Had to go Jake Gyllenhaal, DYL, capital A-M, be killing ya.
All these opportunities given. Mobbing in a hoopty with my dogs and my pigeons. Feeling kinda moody when I wake up and missing the girl I'm smitten with. Still up early and my smile be glistening. Talking to myself but know the source is listening. A jockey without a horse is a pen. This mysticism hidden within algorithms I don't know who envisioned.
Oh, we're so high. So the packets are filled. Everything's expanded.
We finally made it to a town. We just sat on the steps outside of this shop, eating all the weird and wonderful sweets that are on offer. We don't know what any of it is, we just buy it, put it in our mouths.
I know what this is.
Well, that's obviously a waffle.
This is a waffle.
But that's pretty much the only thing we can identify.
These are
tasty
Vietnamese tasty snacks.
What's that then?
That is a plastic wrapper.
And you are a Look, that sign said 43k to Dalat.
Yeah, but guess how long we've done today?
How long?
42.8. We said we were halfway like an hour ago. How has this happened?
Well, this ride has been an experience. Hopefully it's plain sailing now because we're on this main road. It's quite a nice surface compared to what we've been on. We've got about 30k, last little climb, and then flat the whole way to Dalat. We're probably only climbing for another 10 minutes or so. And then that's it. I'm tired. My arm is tired holding this camera up. Rest day tomorrow. Yes. Having said that, today's ride was wicked. That is part of Vietnam that most people don't see. And I'm so glad we did it. I knew we'd find some gravel eventually. 25mm Continental Ultra Sport, solid tyre on the back.
Can I go ahead and help you with it?
Prawn cracker.
Mate, they eat noodles for breakfast. Why not prawn crackers? How your legs feel?
Fine, but I think I got bitten by a deadly spider. Or a snake.
So basically, the whole of today, you're just going to be worrying that you're going to die from fatal snake bite.
Caffeinated and pastry up. We've got 20 miles of downhill to start the day. Made it to Dalat, had a lovely rest day, feeling rejuvenated and making our final push through to Ho Chi Minh. We've got about 80 miles to do today, so a fairly long one. A little bit of climbing, but the first bit of today is all downhill. Legs and head are feeling good after a little rest. Sun's out, beautiful day, beautiful road, awesome. It's very flat. Easier to digest.
Tastes the same.
It's probably your last chance at a croissant for the next 3 days.
Oh. Don't say that.
How are you after the jungle experience?
Not bad. We made it out alive, didn't we? We did exactly nothing yesterday, which was amazing. Now we're on the road again. There's a white man.
There's a white man with a moustache. Nice belly button.
Screw.
Guess what has happened?
James is fixing your puncher.
Yeah, Continental Ultra Sport. Fantastic tyre. Hard to get on.
It's been a fucking good tyre.
It has, hasn't it?
For like what you've put it through, considering it's an 18-pound tyre at home. This is the tyre that comes on like 1,000-pound bikes.
It's a stock
And
tyre.
you've only had a
isn't it?
handful of punctures on it.
Wish I'd never been born at all.
Don't stop dreaming.
Put down a feeling. So we're about halfway through now. We've descended into a bit of a basin. We're riding along on the flat now. We've got to climb out of this. Mileage ticking away quite nicely. This ride has just been so chill compared to the day before yesterday. I think we've fully experienced the Vietnamese jungle to the max. Now we should have a fairly straightforward run into Ho Chi Minh. Legs are feeling great after a rest day. Super hot today. Because we're losing a lot of elevation, it should mean the evenings are hotter as well. In the last few towns, as soon as the sun sets, it gets pretty chilly. But when we hit Ho Chi Minh, it should be lows of 25 overnight. Toasty. Can you stop doing efforts? Because I have to follow you.
You don't have to follow me.
I have to follow you. I'm out of breath.
We're doing like 20k an hour all the way up here. It must have been at least 400 watts. Probably.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I
mate,
got
we're
pound meter
going,
on,
we're going at 400 watts.
Well, I feel a bit better in that case.
Is that cold?
Yes.
Cheers, brother.
So we just had a little sit down at that shop and checked out the elevation profile for the rest of today. There is actually quite a big climb coming up. Only one. It's quite steep. We're going to have to sit tight, tap it out in our easiest gear and hope for the best, I think. It's looking about 600, 700 meters in one go, from what we can tell. On laden bikes, it is quite hard. Anyway, once that's over and done with, downhill all the way.
You got paralysis tick on your forehead?
Viewers don't know about the paralysis tick thing.
We were in the jungle and I said, let's just check each other for ticks, because I can't remember whether there are paralysis ticks in Vietnam. And Francis's face was like, and all of a sudden, for the rest of the ride, he was just kind of.
Don't tell me any more facts like that.
Yeah.
He was, I don't want to know. Why would I want to know
dangerous
that paralysis ticks exist, especially when I'm in a fucking jungle? So I'm sure you guys will know an answer to this question. When the Vietnamese come and serve you coffee, they always bring tea as well.
Why is that?
Is that to wash away some of the bitter taste afterwards, or they always bring a little pot?
That is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's slightly sweetened. It tastes like. It's the most obvious comment ever. It tastes like iced coffee. You know, have a little sit in the hammock. 10 minutes.
Big climb.
Put my feet up. Big descent first. You fucking asshole.
Time for a climb.
Yeah, love cycling, love climbing. It's New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah.
Why is it nude?
It's skin colour.
It's not fucking skin colour. You look like a brood.
Not shit, is it? This is just unbelievable.
Looking out for the snakies.
So we've just descended.
The best descent ever.
It's probably the best descent I've ever done, and I don't say that lightly because the view is just unbelievable. And And we have literally got to the bottom of this valley, and someone has realised that he's dropped his phone. So I guess I'll be putting my feet up for a little bit. He's got to climb all the way up that fucking thing. Rather him than me, brother, I'll tell you that for free. It is going to be dark when we get in. Well,
he's back. Oh no, wait. So the phone situation, more annoying than you think. Lawrence's laptop broke about 2 weeks ago, so it's actually his only device that he can use to contact home and stuff like that. Did a little bit of research and I took a photo of Lawrence halfway down this descent when we stopped to check out the view. His phone was on his handlebars then, so hopefully he hasn't gone past there looking for it. He probably has because he's been gone a while now.
Someone's responded from my phone. I don't know how they've got in.
Oh, and they're trying to get in contact with you?
Sorry, brother, I went through your stuff and found your panicky set.
Somehow, I've lost my phone because I'm a... You can beat that bit out. And yeah, well, basically, someone... I've just spent the last fucking hour and a half looking for it, and someone's found it because we've been able to message his message from his WhatsApp to my WhatsApp, and someone's picked it up, somehow got into my phone and replied, which is the weirdest thing in the world.
Was it unlocked though when you dropped it?
No. And even if it was, it would have locked itself. As soon as I noticed, which was about 3k of descent, so literally about 8 minutes, noticed, sprinted back up there and it was gone. Someone had picked it up.
It must have been on the road.
It must have been on the road.
Yeah.
So someone's picked it up, someone has it, but unfortunately they've gone where we came from this morning, not where we're going, which is... So we're trying to persuade them to basically come and drop it back basically for a few million dongs. It's just a load of stress that we just didn't need, and I feel really bad, so I apologise.
Don't feel bad, but mate, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, man.
Why don't you call Kai for me to miss Bang TM Vietnam?
What? Why don't you call a cab for me?
At least we get a little night ride in. It's going to be beautiful.
Nice and cool.
Mate, I'll tell you what, if we can get to the top of this climb...
Nah.
Probably can't get to the top of this climb before sundown. Could be top. Be amazing. That poor guy.
It's been a long while since the words came quick. My heart was there when my skin was thick. Blessed and I'm cursed by the feeling.
You got a puncture. Rear. Anarchy?
Yeah, I haven't got one anymore, I lost it.
Yes.
This is why you need two.
Oh, is that the old sealant?
Found something?
No, it's just a fucking thick bit of sealant.
Alright. You can't drink the tap water here. It's got a high, it's a metal content of some restriction. I can't remember what it is. Weird filtering it. It's a morning ritual.
I think this water, after the filter, tastes nicer than the bottled water.
I agree. I would recommend it if you're travelling in this part of the world where water is actually quite scarce. Clean water is quite scarce. Should we do a product plug? Who's it made by? Grail, not sponsored, but really good piece of equipment. Mine is now covered in Enjoy your water, boys.
Good morning, Francis.
Morning. Any luck with the phone?
No.
Nah.
No luck.
We got back pretty late last night.
Yesterday was just... I don't know how everything just happened like that, but yeah, we made it here in one piece. We had a pizza. I've got half of it strapped to my bike now because I'm just not in the mood for any more pho. And
Yeah, so you're at Saigon tomorrow. We're almost there, man.
You know what day it is when we ride into Saigon tomorrow? Friday 13th.
Oh my god. Is it actually?
Yeah. I'm sweating. Yeah. In 2010, thought I was doing something. And now I'm rapping with a crew or something. I guess the track don't really stick unless he's gluing something. And I never fit the shoe until I do something. Yo, bracing myself like teeth, boy, it's the same old route on some new concrete. But homie, these tunes make you get a new ID. I'm trying to do my thing, but the commute ain't cheap. I'm on a 2-day week for all this rap these days. And we can still pitch the track to all the whack DJs. We're singing happy days, wearing tacky J's. And I'm just pumped that I made it out my nappy phase. Let's go. We can turn the whole
Despite what you saw in yesterday's video, we did eventually make it back. It was pitch black, it was pretty late. It wasn't the nicest ride we've ever done, but we made it. Unfortunately, no luck with Lawrence's phone. We reckon it must have run out of battery, so the guy can't message him anymore. So I guess Vietnam has it now. Not the end of the world. Beautiful day today, 80 miles again to do. Fantastic descent to start off the day. And now we're pretty much on the flat all the way to our destination, which is a town in between here and Ho Chi Minh. 2 days left of riding. It's a seriously hot one again today. This is gonna be it until we reach Ho Chi Minh. Vietnam, the only place where you stop for coffee and there's like 20 chickens in the cafe. But there is hammocks. So that was an awesome descent. Managed to get the drone up just now as well. It's a shame I couldn't stop halfway down because some of the views were absolutely spectacular. There was nowhere to stop though. And you had like a string of lorries in front of us as well and people trying to get past. So I imagine on a clear day, our road would be absolutely amazing. Still got a little bit more to descend, but not quite as steep. And then we're pretty much flat all day. Looking forward to a nice incident-free bike ride. This ride has been so quick.
Mate, we're absolutely flying.
Over halfway. It's because you're not carrying that heavy phone anymore.
We have averaged 20 miles an hour.
My goodness.
So
race pace.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, we're still pushing on, but we're actually getting somewhere. Whereas every other ride we've done in this country, we've been pushing on to seemingly get nowhere. This is a really nice hammock.
Why don't you buy it?
I don't think it's for sale, Fanny.
Everything is for sale here.
This is true. We bought Lawrence a chicken.
The state of that. It's like the Neapolitan.
Now we're getting closer to the city. You can definitely notice a difference in the towns. They're a lot busier, there's a lot more traffic, a lot more cars compared to scooters. And the businesses are a lot more developed as well. Way more shop fronts, prices are a little bit higher. It's interesting to see how quickly that happens as we approach. Last bit of elevation of the day done. It's downhill all from here.
Why is it so jiggly?
Jiggly?
It's got like, is that like skin to grow into or something?
It's like a bulldog.
It's got like 3 times the skin that he needs. It like comes down like a chicken.
That was some great dronage. Should we leave though because it stinks?
Yes. Please, let's go.
What'd you get?
I have absolutely no idea. Fried tasty snacks. It might not be tasty though.
Battered sausage. Deep fried banana. Kind of good. What flavour pizza is it? Chicken.
I don't know.
It's fried corn on the cob.
Oh. That could be printed out of my printer at home. Everybody's so happy.
What?
So I've got a faulty battery and my Di2 lasts about 3 days before it needs recharging. And of course, I have no means of stripping it apart here, so I'm just having to charge on the go.
Didn't you have to do this in a race once, in a Prem?
It wasn't a Prem. It was the Tour of Bulgaria, UCI event. And the same thing happened. My gears just stopped halfway through the stage. It was like 200 kilometers. Di2 stopped working, and we were going up a massive mountain at the end of the stage. And so I stopped and got in the convoy, got my power bank from the back of the team car, plugged it in, and then just rode road.
With a power bank in your
with a
pocket?
power
UCI
bank.
race.
And everyone was looking at me like, why the fuck does this guy have his bike plugged into like a power bank? It looked dodgy, but when there's a will, there's a way. That's what I'm trying to say. Yesterday, I haven't really been doing much intervals. I've just been doing like lots of zone 1, 2, and yesterday was, I've pressed on a couple of times, but yesterday was a flat out effort to try and find my damn phone. And yeah, today,
feeling good.
My goodness, starting to feel the effects of the last month.
It's alright, we're almost there though.
Almost there.
One easy ride tomorrow.
One more day.
We can't even ride hard when we get to Saigon because it's going to be blocked traffic.
You're right. And then happens. 2 weeks off the bike.
Is that what you're gonna have?
Maybe.
Just eating mince pies.
Yeah, boy.
Oh. So we finally turned off that main road. We've been on this absolutely stunning country lane, smooth surface, slightly rolling. What a brilliant end to today's ride. Doing over 20 miles an hour, so James isn't pedaling. That's the rules.
We don't need our jackets anymore.
It's nice, isn't it?
And I've actually put the AC on in the room.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
See, we've descended enough and gone far south enough that it's summer again. I don't think it rains here.
Don't fucking say that, Francis. What happens every time you say it, I don't think it's going to rain? We get fucking pissed on, you little mouse asshole.
So we're now in something city.
It's a town, brother.
It's a town. It's like Guildford. About the same distance away from Ho Chi Minh as Guildford is London. We can't be bothered to walk anywhere, so we're just going to get food here at the end of our road.
Really want to eat here? Well, I just had deja vu. Oh, there he is. See? Whistle and he comes. I just had deja vu of coming here and looking at this restaurant and going, this looks a bit shit.
It's not deja vu.
Hankook? I don't know. It's a Korean barbecue place. Compromise.
What are you looking
Can
at?
we just appreciate the amount of lizards there are on that sign?
Wow, that is a lot of lizards.
They're not called lizards though, are they? They're like newts or something.
We should be thinking about the sheer scale of the lizards. Oh my goodness.
What have you just...
You are covered in shit, sir.
We thought it'd be funny to pour some water on the fire.
And I poured more water on the fire.
And then got himself with a load of ash. Just like that volcano that erupted and covered London in
ash, baby. Oh no, it's not. That's not the right word, is it? What the?
Good morning, welcome to today's video and welcome to our last ride in Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh's our destination, 50 miles to do, downhill all day. How you feeling, mate?
Hot.
It is toasty.
Seriously hot here. It's going to be a bag of ice down the back of the jersey kind of day today, but it will probably rate about a 7 on the Kelsometer.
Start the day the best way with a band me in your mouth. Stand by me.
Ooh, stand by me.
Mate, it's a beautiful road. It really is. I think it's going to be the highlight of the trip. Just look, 4 lanes, lots of trucks. Lucky us, what could be better? Mate, they just ride towards you on the wrong side of the road.
Saigon, we've actually got a day chilling out there and then we fly. We're going to pack down our bikes today, make sure it's a really chill one with the help from a local bike shop. They got in contact on Instagram, Mr. Biker Saigon. They do bike tours around the city. They seem like a really nice bunch of guys, so looking forward to meeting them. Oh, it's getting hotter.
I can do it all, I just need bits.
Here's an energy.
Well, there had to be one last puncher, right?
Why are you fucking cursing it again, Francis?
A bit soon, it's a bit sticky.
Should probably charge my Di2 tonight.
I'm going to put this bike in a box and not take it out.
Ever again?
For at least 3 weeks. And then I'm going to sell it. I do not like it.
The dog had another puncher.
It's because he doesn't look where he's going.
Move.
It's like 38 degrees out there.
30 k's to go.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot. I have got ice in my hat.
Saigon.
That's a bike racer, mate. This is ridiculous. It's like the longest 3 miles I've ever ridden. It's like half an hour.
He's the one who you talked to.
How's it going, man?
You guys made it.
Thanks so much.
Good to meet you. Laptop is strapped on the side. You can compare with your bike, Eli.
I'm surprised. When we were riding through the single track, I kept checking that it was still there.
To the jungle?
Yeah. It's Christmas!
Where are yours?
From Ultra. It's the Junkmas tree. Yeah.
Can I wear this?
Yeah, sure. That's okay.
You should wear Mr. Biker Saigon shirt.
What a size if you want.
Yeah, maybe extra large Vietnamese, not extra large Americans.
Can go on the wall in the basement.
Hang on this.
Oh.
Got to this hotel, which we've already transferred from another one to this one, waited about half an hour, no, make that an hour, and the electricity is not on in this place.
Is that the building from the Avengers?
Mate, you couldn't make it up. You genuinely couldn't make it up. It's been about 2 hours since you last spoke to me in that high rise, and we've been showing around various apartments, none of which had electricity. And now we've been sat in this traffic jam for about 40 minutes, and basically we had 3 hours to get ready to meet these guys who we met in the bike shop, and we're at 3 hours now and we still haven't checked in to a hotel. So that's our evening. I'm a little bit upset about it, but it's okay because we're gonna have some drinks tonight and sleep like a baby and then enjoy our last day in this town tomorrow.
Let's go and find some food.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. Eat in an hour.
I'm still stuffed from that burger, man.
Shot. I am a little bit as well. I want to buy some jeans. Should we get in this cab? They have the worst covers here. The three of us have been talking about the next project. Or where that might be. I think...
Put it in the comments down below, where do you want us to go?
Yes, it's not going to be cold.